Hawk.
Geese. 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 Come on.
It's been a long time since I did that, man. It's been a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Can't say it's been a minute since I've had Jameson, though. I drink this like I drink water. God damn it.
God damn it. Oh, here we go, man. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome back to another episode of On My Charles. This is episode 64.
64. Nintendo. No Nintendo.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that.
Damn, we should have had Mario 64.
Oh! We need Skrilla to do that.
Swear, we need motherfucking well, shit, we do got this. We got this.
There we go. That's close.
Yeah, I mean, close enough. Shit. Well, what's up, man? How you been, man? It's been
a while.
Yeah. We're not gonna get into that, but I mean,
no, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. My Charles has been on the highest of hiatuses.
Yeah.
For a while. Lots of internal fucking bullshit, but
yeah, I got a lot of threats and attacks. Well, not attacks. What?
Predictable.
I got a lot of threats though, as far as like, yo, where y'all at? What y'all doing? I'm like, look, man, we gonna get to it when we can get to it. All right, like, hold your horses. Now you can let go of the horse. You know what I'm saying? Or the horses, or the ponies. What is a pony? Is a pony a fictional thing?
A pony is a small horse.
It's just a small horse.
It's a miniature horse, yeah.
So if a horse is an adult, is he still a little pony?
No, ponies are their own thing.
So a pony is
pony
not
can
a
be
horse.
a pony. A pony can be an adult pony. It's like a little. It's like a little person.
I'm sorry, this is random, but I just okay.
I'm not saying like a little person because I don't know the DNA genetics of a pony. I think,
but we know little people are still adults. Like, so it's not.
I'm using it in that context only, not in like they're little. Look, all the offense out of that, just take it out.
Predictable.
We're gonna catch flack. We're gonna catch flack regardless. All I want to understand is, well, not even off the ponies and the horses. As far as little people and little people, that what are you supposed to say? They're smaller in size, small adults. Pocket size adults.
Pocket size.
Regardless of how you say it, I think they're going to get pissed. If I was I'm going to say,
Don't say that.
Predictable.
No, this isn't
My
happening.
bad. I'm just saying, I feel like I would rather be called that one. If you call me a little person.
You'd rather be called a M word?
I'm just saying, like, I think I would take, I'm not that. So maybe I don't have any room to speak. It's just like if I was Caucasian, I was trying to speak as far as being called a nigga and my friends calling me nigga. You're not a nigga. So you can't speak on it. So I apologize to those people. We're done with that. What's up, man? I'm sorry, man. You know what I mean? I just wanted to know a couple things, man. I'll just read about it later. Like, whatever, man.
Shit. Nothing, man. Nothing. We here, man. Doing it. It's been 2.5 months since we did this shit, man.
Something like that.
Nigga,
Something like
what's up with you?
that. Honestly, nothing good. Well, as far as I can think of, the only thing, well, not the only thing. Well, obviously everybody knows the nickname that, you know what I mean, I got, Geese.
Predictable.
From a fighting game character. I've been playing, he came out, Geese Howard came out.
Predictable.
King of Fighters, been playing that game.
Not came out in the.
He was paid DLC. You had to purchase him because he's special.
Predictable.
You know what I mean? Whatever. They don't know who that is. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like exactly. So, but when you said came out, it could have been like my nigga Geese came out.
Oh, like he's a new character. No. All right. What's common?
No, not came out in like a new character, but came out like.
Oh, come on. What?
No, this is
No. Don't even. Whatever. The fighting game
Gooses.
character. Who is a stop? Who is a fighting game character that's prominent? what I don't know. That everybody would okay, Sub-Zero. Let's just say Sub-Zero was the new Mortal Kombat came out, the game released, and Sub-Zero wasn't on the game. Sub-Zero was released as paid DLC. So that's basically what happened. The game that he's from, he's paid DLC. He finally released. I bought him. I've been practicing combos with him and whatever. Just trying to stream on Twitch. You already know I'm a nerd, so
Predictable.
playing video games and stuff like that on Twitch, trying to learn about it or whatever. Other than that, it's been the same old, man. Just weight loss epiphanies and buffoonery and working, obviously working. I actually tried to I actually saw a job listing for my job, and the pay rate the starting pay rate was higher than what I get. And I was just like,
what? Please tell me you talked to somebody about that.
I immediately. And I'm like, okay, so the starting rate is higher than what I'm getting. And I'm like, usually when that happens, it's like everybody in the company had got a raise, and it's like, okay, all right, even if you are starting at this, then you're at least getting what we're offering everybody else when they walk in the door.
Yeah.
I'm not even getting that. So I screenshotted it and I said, baby girl. What is this? You know what I'm saying?
Predictable.
Like, I've been here for a minute. I feel like I did my time. I put my work in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas don't ever want to come to work on time. You want me to stay after. You want me to come in early. I need some type of conversation. So she responds and says, oh, yeah, I feel that.
Predictable.
I'm like, okay.
100.
She's like, let me confirm to see if this listing is real. I'm like, nigga, you think I photoshopped this? Like, I just wanted to go off, but whatever, man. That's another story. We'll see what happens. That will be to be continued.
Let me see if this listing is real.
Yeah, I guess, I guess as far as in the company, she is not the one that makes that type of stuff.
Well, yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? She's just a supervisor, so I'm guessing whoever's above her or whatever is the one that made. But I seen that and I almost flipped out. Like, I'm like, yo, are you serious? Like, you think I'm a joke? Like, y'all ain't trying to, like, give me my bread. Yo, I'm getting mad all over again, but whatever, man. Besides that, like I said, man, is this the weight. Like, weight is such a tricky thing. I mean, I went back to the Corona episode, and I remember the mindset I had when I got off of Corona and the moan. You know what I mean? When I came back, I was just like, I'm going to capitalize off this weight loss. I'm kind of swole that my muscles are gone. Swole is the wrong word. I'm kind of pissed that my muscles are lessened, but it's like my stomach is lessened also.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm going to get abs, sit-ups.
It was definitely like some 50 Cent, 50 Cent movie cancer shit.
Yeah. What is that movie called? Because everybody calls it 50 Cancer.
I think it's called like, I don't know. I Need Help or some shit. I don't know.
I was about to call it Help Me. What? But anyway. But yeah, man,
Help me.
I remember that time, and I like how my face looked. Like, it popped up in my YouTube algorithm, and I was like, man, like, I just look way more handsome in the face. Like, I remember that. But I'm like, yo, I got to get back to that. And then I looked in the mirror, I'm like, how'd I get all that? I seen the fat, and I'm just like, damn, I see my face now, too. I be on Instagram making stories, and I'm just like, hey, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, after I watch, I'm like, so I realized I'm fat again.
Predictable.
And I really got to do something about it this time. I said that for 63 episodes in a row. And the only time it ever really happened is when the moan kicked my ass.
You didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a choice. But I came back.
Resurrection.
And I got to do something, man. But I mean, I'm looking at you, and it's even more slap in the face, man. Like, I look at my friends, right? Especially my closest friends, like Demetrius, Meech Moore. He's adapted this unstoppable. I will go to the gym. I will do this. I will hit new PRs. And he's gained weight, and he posted it, but he gained muscle. It's all muscle. And I seen him post that, like, oh, I really weigh this much. I'm like, yeah, you gained all muscle, bro. You didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? You look crazy. Pause, big pig. What? And when I say big pig, I'm saying piggity. When I say piggity, what? That means pause. So pause, piggity, Big Pig. Big Pig is one that's worthy. So whatever. Anyway, yeah, man. I got to do something about it this time. But I'm looking at you, man. I see that the last time we did this, you were saying that you was gonna hop on the keto train, and it looks like you're the conductor.
I mean, I've been running this shit since I've been running this shit, nigga.
Yeah, you're a different type of person with that keto.
Come on, man. I love keto because with keto comes a very healthy, very stylish.
I don't know what you're getting at. What? Very healthy, stylish what?
I don't know.
What, lifestyle?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
No, what is it called? Whenever you have a problem, like
you have a problem.
when you have a problem with like something manifests itself in a negative way on you, like a fear, not a phobia. Is it a phobia? I have a food phobia. I'm terrified of food.
What do you mean by that?
What? Keto does. There's okay. So here's the positives. Like I'm on keto, and I'm like a keto purist. Check
Right.
the blood. I try not to go over 20 carbs a day.
Wow.
But the thing is, my Achilles heel is I don't work out on my keto. You know what I mean? I just kind of like I just follow the rules, but I don't do any sort of activity. But I'm on my feet for X amount of hours at work, up and down stairs and shit like that. So I guess I get like my cardio in that way. But yeah, keto, when you get the results or when you start seeing results, like the crazy fucking results, like let's say 2 weeks go by, you were 289, right? 2 weeks go by, now you're 281. And it's like, God damn.
Yeah.
The results are fucking nuts. But then your brain starts fucking going crazy, like, oh, I'm like, I don't want to fuck this up. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to fuck this up at all. So you start looking at food differently. And then you just get those, like you get these food phobias now where it's like, man, I am terrified of food. And this happened last time. I'm not going to front. Last time I had a food phobia out of this world. Like I would eat a sunflower seed and be like, I broke keto.
I'll never forget
You know what I mean?
when I was playing that terrible game, Kingdom Hearts 3, and you walked in the door. But when the door was open, and you know how like, when you look to the door and you're like, hey, you look over and you're like, who is that coming in here? I did not know that was you. And I instantly, like, I get furious. First of all, if you know me, we're close, and you actually have been to my crib before, you know that I don't like unexpected visitors. I don't care what's going on. Do not just show up at my house. You can call me, and then you can show up. If you knock on the door, I might look at you and just walk away. Like, just don't do that. Anyway, I knew you was coming over, but at the time I just wasn't. I knew other people were walking in too, so I didn't know who you were specifically. You walked in the door, and I'm like, "Who is this nigga?" But in my mind, I'm like, "Who is this skinny nigga coming over?" And it was you.
It was me, man.
And I remember our other friend looking. He was mad too, because I don't know. Is that a black people thing? People just show up that we don't know, like just unexpected. We just get mad because he looks too. It's not even his crib. He looks too. Like, man, what? Who is this? Like, we're just ready to get up and stomp you. Then we realized it was you. Yeah, we haven't seen you in like 3 weeks, but that 3 weeks in time, you lost like 400 pounds. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yo, this is insanity. Like that's crazy, man. So,
oh man, yeah. So I'm back on the keto train. I got my food phobia is here, so it's helping me out. You know what I mean? I'm staying clear of all the fucking bad things. And you know what I mean? I lost a lot of weight.
You did.
I lost a lot because when I lost it, I got cocky, crazy cocky. The puss rate skyrocketed. You know what I mean? I was getting rhythm by everybody. And it was just like, yo, I said it a million times on this podcast. I just felt like I could just do things. And I did those things. And those things fucked me up. I literally this year, maybe 2-3 months ago, I hit my fat weight again, where I started. You know what I mean?
No,
And I was
this
just
isn't
like,
happening.
oh man, all that progress, all that work, all that hard work, all that sacrifice, the fucking fasting, the blood, all the blood pricks and everything just out the fucking window.
Yeah.
Because the nigga got comfy. And I was just like, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it again. So I've been trying to have, a mild boy summer. And I knew I had to lose weight to get my mild on. So I jumped back on the keto train, and it's been great so far. You know what I mean? I'm like 20. I'm like about 35 pounds away from where I want to be. And then I'm a chisel that. Once I get there, I'm gonna chisel that.
I respect that. I'm 40 pounds of where I want to be without any progress. So,
but you already have you have a foundation to build off. See, that's the thing. Whenever you talk about being fat, and this is coming from a fat nigga, shut the fuck up.
No, listen.
What? I'm tired of hearing. No, hold on. Just let me say something.
I'm gonna let you get off.
I'm kind of tired of hearing about it. Like, you got the arms, right? Mm-hmm. You got the tits. You know what I mean? You don't have the pits like me. I got pitties, bro.
Pitties?
I got pitties. Armpit titties. I got pitties. What? You know what I mean? What? My shirts fit weird. Even though I'm, you know what I mean, my shirts are getting smaller. It's just like, they just don't look good. I know what I got to do to fucking get it right. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I need to get to where I need to get to chisel out. But it's like, yo, if you lose weight, when you lose weight, like as if you fucking even need to, when you lose weight, your shit is just going to fucking into fucking absolute fucking Greek, Roman fucking.
It's not Greek enough, but
I'm just saying, like, you're already there. Me, I have to fucking lose the weight, and then I need to do 2 or 3 years of fucking lifting and chiseling.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. It ain't gonna be 2 to 3 years. It's not. Your foundation is not as bad as you think it is.
It's trash.
Trust, especially if we go and get Jordan Carter. Shout out to Jordan, it's our friend. He have you lifting for 5 months. You're gonna see the results so fast. Like, that's what happens. Like, and it's a fact already. He's not a trainer, but he goes to the gym all the time. And this is not like a invitation to go hit him up and say, help me out, because he's not a trainer. But with 2 of our friends, he's already done it. 3, and me included. I was already lifting weights, and I was already a little bit something, but he took me to the next level. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? And he took 2 of our friends that were really just, you know what I mean, regular skinny built people he turned them into juggernaut. Now, they both gave up. I don't know what happened with them. They both just shut it down, but I seen that it's possible. Like, and I just wish that he would just move closer. If he moved back, and I always say, as far as gym and life and health and everything, you have to be self-motivated. If you become dependent on one person, you're going to fold. Because once stuff start happening in their life, or they can't make something, it's going to be an L.
No, this isn't happening.
But right now, I'm in Lville, and I want him to come back and bring me out of it, man. Because I feel like can't nobody do it but him. But, I mean, I got to get out of that mindset and do it myself, man. I've been going to the gym like once a week, yo. Like once. Literally, you're supposed to do cardio at least 30 minutes every day, or at least 5 times a week, but they say you should do it every day. But as far as going to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, maybe 2 days of rest, I've been going 1. I sit there and look at Meech's stories. I'm like, he's such an amazing person. Look how strong he is. He is that guy.
The gym that nigga go to is right next door to my job.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I've been contemplating just like sneak attacking this nigga, like just him like check his story, trying to see when he gets in.
Yeah.
And then just him see me in there struggling with weights. Like, oh, man.
I mean, if you want to help, bro.
Like, damn, nigga, you spot me, bro. Damn, fuck that.
Oh, Meech, that's you. I know.
Like, hey, bro, what do I do with these, huh? Do I curl them? Do I drop them?
Yeah, and it's like, man. Now, he's asked me, I went to that gym one time with him before, and I just like, yo, this is a great gym, but you know I hate driving. Yeah. I hate driving. So I'm like, I'm not going down there because, one, I'm not in the best financial state, but I feel like it's a little steep as far as how much it costs. That's one. And number 2, it ain't right there. The fact that it's not right there really ticks me off. Like, so I don't know, but I mean, whatever. I got a gym close enough that there's no excuses, man. It's time. I'm not trying to be a buffalo, man. And like you said, I appreciate the compliments you said as far as my base and the arms and thing, but I even see the arms slipping. They're not bulging like they used to bulge. So I'm like, I got big work to do.
All you gotta do is 2 crunches. 2 crunches and stop eating lunches. You'll be good.
Stop eating lunches is definitely
You'll be all right. Do that intermittent fasting and you'll be straight.
I can't. See, and I can't because the way that my lifestyle is, man.
Your nighttime is our daytime.
Right. So overnight, I be at work like eating Tony's pizzas, man. Tony's. I didn't even know Tony could get it cracking like that, man.
Predictable.
I'm like, Tone, you really ain't what I thought you was. Not to get him confused with Corona Tone. Corona Tone's an L, but Tony the chef he's definitely, you know what I mean? But I mean, back on the new health lifestyle and everything, the keto, you know what I'm saying? I respect you for being able to do that, man. That takes a different level of willpower, man. I just can't. When I did it, I was dirty Keaton. Because that's what you called it.
Man, once you get a taste of it, you realize it's a cheat code. Now just imagine this. Imagine you're playing Street Fighter where you learn you can do a 1-button Hadouken. No directional input. But you don't get penalized in any way, shape, or form. No one would ever know. It's just you. It's just you and your spirit. And you can just tap square and it's just Hadouken. You don't have to fucking do this. You don't have to do anything.
Nah.
And I mean, there's no penalty. There's no penalty. Penalty. There's no penalty.
Uh-huh.
There's no sort of moral dilemma. There's nothing. It just is what it is. That's keto. Keto is a fucking cheat code.
Yeah.
Where you're like, in my mind now, if I try to lose weight in any way that is not keto, I am basically, I'm laying on a bed of nails for no reason. It's like I'm actively driving into a pothole that I could have avoided. You know what I mean?
That's a great way to
like
look
once
at it.
once like it's so much of a cheat code that it's like traditional working out, traditional fucking like eating healthy and eating right and all that stuff. It just doesn't make sense to me to do it
when you can do it this way. Yeah, and it's been proven to work. You've done it multiple times. So, hey, man, I respect, man.
I just hope there ain't no long term effects. Like when I hit like 40, my kidney just turns into popcorn. I just hope. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like my life is my life, but whatever, dog. I'm just like I said, my boy summer is here. You know what I mean? I'm just out here. I got the hooch. You know what I mean? I'm hooching it.
I see, man. I see that you.
I'm hooching it. You know
I mean, I'm gonna definitely throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? A couple of my friends been doing this. Like you are the spokesman. You're the originator. I'm sorry. They can get mad and say whatever they want. You are one of the people that I know that has been wearing your shorts at hooch level. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Tay and Meech. They're hooches too. You know what I'm saying? That disrespectful? Y'all hoochies, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all both wear it, and it's cool. It looks good on y'all. And I started to remember and just think like, that's cool, because I mean, I guess y'all got nice legs. Whatever. I don't know what to say about that. But I know that my legs really ain't that nice. I thought they was though, but I remember a time.
Oh shit!
I remember a time. It was a great time. We had a great day.
It was a great day. That was amazing. That was some good shit.
So we're at our friend's house and we drinking. Everybody's drinking and music is playing, and it's just like
Predictable.
I started getting into my character. You know what I'm saying? The geese really started taking over me. Like so.
Once you see this, it's over.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little bit different. Like so, I remember somebody's playing a song. I can't even remember what they was. I think it was "Left Leg, Get on My Home Alone." Whose song is that? Is that Pastor Troy? Left.
It's not JT Money.
I
what
don't
did
know.
JT Money do?
I have no clue, but I just remember the song.
I think that is JT Money.
Huh?
I think that is JT Money.
Okay, we're gonna have
Pastor Troy did vice versa.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Remember that nigga was just saying yeah.
Predictable.
Was he in jail? Oh yeah, he was like, yeah. I can't remember. Yeah.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah.
That shit exploded.
Hey yo,
I gotta edit that.
All right,
My bad.
hold on. Let me get back.
All right.
So yeah, I remember I was in mode
Left, right, left. Yeah.
Yeah, get on up. And I remember, you know what I'm saying? Get on up. All aboard. And I'm just like,
All aboard.
I don't know what to say at that part. So I'm in mode, you know what I'm saying? And I remember, so on the game, from the nickname of the character that I got my name from, Geese, he throws these projectiles. So he throws them like this, but you can't see. It's like he's bowling a ball for those that are listening and not watching. So it's like he's bowling a bowling ball. So I'm doing my Raputkins and everything.
Predictable.
And for some reason, I just got so drunk. I was so hot. I had sweats on and I just rolled my legs up. I rolled my pant legs up.
They were high up.
And then they were high up. I don't know. I was trying to get them to my nuts. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I was drunk. You know what I'm saying?
What? Predictable.
So I remember looking and I'm like, yeah, I'm having a good time. And I look over and you're just dying laughing. And I'm like, yeah, look at my brother over there. He's laughing. We all having a good time. And then I see somebody else laughing and I realize everybody's laughing. And I'm like, I don't know what y'all laughing at, but now I'm getting confused. And you said, yo, you have the worst legs I ever seen. And then everybody laughed even harder.
What? Predictable.
And I'm like, damn. At this point, I'm like, ha, you wrong. No, I don't. I looked down at my legs and it was crazy too, because I don't know why, but I feel like my body's more tone proportion now, but my legs was like white back then. But anyway, so I'm looking at my legs and I'm like, they ain't that bad. They actually kind of good. I look down, you know how like on cartoons, like if somebody breaks their hands or fingers and then their fingers are just like completely off with band-aids and
do
stuff.
that close-up shot?
Yeah. So that's what happened with my legs. When I looked down, it was like, I'm like, oh man, they're not that good.
It's just two chicken bones.
So at that point, I'm like, damn, my legs really ain't that good. And I remember you started recording it. You recorded it. So I got to see this in full playback through other humans' eyes. So I'm just like, he's right. My legs really ain't what they need to be. So as this hoochie daddy wave is going on or whatever that you're running, I'm like, man, you know what? I'm not saying that I need to be a hooch daddy, but I respect the fact that just like when you have big arms or you have big chest or you have abs or whatever, you want to wear something to show that body part off because it looks nice. You know what I'm saying?
You want to accentuate your shit, man.
Right. That's every human. That's why I don't, you know what I mean?
My bad. It's been getting a lot of backlash. I don't know why.
So
Just like you said, it's just like if you had a crazy just ab chest titty situation, you'd be walking around all over Homewood with no shirt. Just starting fights with everybody, just cause.
no, that's a fact.
If you were chiseled like Bruce Lee, and you just had all those fucking Jeet Kune Do cuts all on your fucking the little riblets, the little baby backs right here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Blood. Or you had the little cum gutters,
Huh?
the cum gutters,
What?
cum gutters.
I don't even know if I want you to say it again.
You know the little
Don't say it again. What are those?
the little V joint, like the little. You know what I mean, you know when you like. What am I trying to say?
Oh my gosh! I just see, and I'm a very visual person, man.
When the abs is crazy, and like there's like that like
They just call it the V.
no, they're called cum gutters.
It's just
man.
the V, man. Just call it the V. Because
They're
I'm a
called
very
cum gutters.
Stop saying it. Because I'm a very visual person, and what I'm visioning is just like I don't want to vision that. Like that's sick.
That's what they're called.
All
man.
right. I've never heard that, but I'm not ever going.
That's what I want. I need some cum gutters. I need to put some cum gutters on this house, on this old house.
All right. I
gotta do like I don't know what type of crunches you need to do, like the lower abdomen joints that fucking.
I don't even know. I feel like it would have to be something like this.
But that's how I knew I won, right? That's how I knew I won because one day I'm chilling in bed, right? And I got my boxers on. You know what I mean? I'm chilling, I'm relaxing. And I just kind of looked down at my situation and my hip bones was protruding out and they gave me there was like a little sliver of like no draw to waist, like right in the front. It was just enough to maybe slide like 2 nickels stacked. You could have stacked 2 nickels and slid it under there without a touch of fabric. And I was like, I got cum gutters. What? Ladies love them.
Hey man, I'm not
Ask them.
I know they love the V. I'm gonna call it the V. All right,
Come go.
yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna call it the V, but I know they mess with that. There's a lot of things that women. There's a lot of things that women like that I didn't really think was a thing. But me being around them and having friends that I don't play checkers with, and then just listening to them talk, they say things I was like, really? You know what I'm saying? So what I'm starting to understand is legs is definitely a big one. And then now there's memes and jokes about it. Your leg day, you can't pick me up, you can't get this nut or whatever. They just be saying a whole bunch of, you know what I mean? It's like, all right. So now I realize like I gotta do legs a little bit more, man. Take it more serious, man. Because
thighs are for the eyes.
I'm not saying that I want to be a hooch, but if I wanted that option, I want to be able to hooch out.
Oh no, I'm hooching.
Hey, you got it, man.
This hoocher's for the future. I'm here.
But one thing I can say though, there has to be like a certain level. There's a certain level of hooch that you can't pass because some people are tripping. You mean if a ball might fall out, you're bugging. Like you are bugging. Or from the backside, if you got a cup of cheek falling out your shorts.
No, I feel you. If the hem of your short is cupping under your ass cheek,
yeah.
Just to even say you got cheeks enough for them to cut, that's wild. That's a wild thing. But if you're wearing your shorts to such a way that they have nowhere to go but a cup under ass cheek, you're doing too fucking much.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's like okay. 4-inch inseam max. No, minimum. Excuse me, I said max. Nigga, minimum 4-inch inseam. If you go any further, they're not hoochers anymore. If you go back anymore, you're wearing fucking draws.
Basically,
you're wearing you know what I mean?
Basically, the whole point is like, if they're so tight and so high up that if you just, I don't know, maybe sometimes when I laugh, I lean back and do spread eagle. I don't know why. You mean I lean back, I do this, or even when I'm losing in a fighting game, I get mad. You know what I'm saying? And I might lean back. I might hit him with one of these. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, and you got a camel toe, a moose knuckle, a man moose knuckle. Then come on, man, you're out of control, man.
But that's why a lot of guys do it. They want their moose knuckle to shine. Now me, I'm
a grower, not a shower, so this is just a little Mike and Ike in there. I don't know what.
I personally,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm super self-conscious about my meat print.
What? I mean, I don't have one, so me asking you, what do you mean? What? Like, do you feel like insecure when it's showing? Like, not insecure,
if you point it out, I'm honestly going to go stop.
Like a child? What? Yo. What?
Stop. I don't know, man. It's just like, don't bring no attention to him. Like he's just there. And like a lot of times it's like things have happened. Things have changed here in the world where it's just like, yeah, I mean, like before it was just something that happened naturally and no one fucking said anything about it. But now it's like people are really looking for meat swing, meat jostle, meat jiggle. They're looking for like just some sort of meat activity. You know what I mean? And sometimes mine's is active. But I don't want you to talk about it. Just let it exist. Because if you tell me that you're looking at it, fucking do what it do. And I'm going to fucking be self-conscious about it and I'm not going to have a good time. I'm just like, the whole time, I'm going to just be doing this. Or, you know what I mean? Like the one time, these hoochers are different. There's a couple podcasts, damn near last year maybe. I had a pair of hoochers on. They were light gray, right?
Yeah.
And this was like one of our video recorded episodes, and I'm looking back at the video, right? And I got these hoochers on, and I'm just looking at all dick, and I'm like, dog, like why didn't you cover your shit? Like I'm watching the video and we're talking, we're engaging, and we're laughing and shit. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Predictable.
And the whole time I'm just looking at nuts and penis. And I'm like, bro, you could have covered that up. That's kind of why I brought this computer a little bit, because I got hoochers on. Well, no, one, because we got mad things to talk about on here, but it's also helping me cover up my dick. Because I'm self-conscious about it. Not in the sense of like, there's enough, like, I mean, if there wasn't a meat print, I'd be fine. But I know there's a lot of nuts.
I mean,
and I know there's a lot of fucking sausage down. So it's like, I don't want no one to fucking just leave me alone.
Man. Hey, do what you do. Respect. I mean, let's get the views up. Because I mean, shit. If they want to, if they want to see your shit, put that shit on the table.
I'm gonna just start wearing like super hoochers. Super hoochers.
What?
Just have like an inch of fabric in between, just splitting my nuts like a fucking.
That's out of control. I'm gonna tell y'all. Like I said, I mean, we're not about to get too much into everything, but I'm a grower, not a shower. So if I wear see-through gray hooch, you gonna see a little clit. You're not about to see. You mean it's just before I get started, there's nothing to show for it. And I didn't like when women used to post about that and say like memes or make statuses like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't even see this nigga's print. I'm like, yo, everybody ain't the same, all right? Because why do I have a microwave mic and until action really begins? So, you mean?
But that's it's one of those things like, you ever come across a shorty that might have an extendo? You ever have an extendo?
I'm not sure.
What? Predictable.
What is that?
She got one of them joints that's just got a little extra.
Oh, you mean as far as her on her yacht, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we say about those hoes? Like, yo, you got a dick print too. Like, look, we're twinsies.
Hey, yo, what? Come on, yo. All right, so
What?
Now, how do you feel about me saying that?
that is sick. That is sick, but no, let me take that back. It's not sick.
It's not sick.
It's funny how you phrased it, but right, you're right. Everybody, everybody is different. Everybody is not the same. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We went through this massive times. There's some people that, you know what I mean, as far as genetics, as a male, their joint is already what it is. It just rises. Then there's some people where their joint is like, and then it comes out and be
It's
like,
guile.
we here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it's Gal about to do a somersault kick, and once the somersault kicks, bitch, you're in for a treat.
100.
and same with women. Some women had the little
Some women have invisiclets where it's very hard to find.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
some shorties have, and not in the sense of like niggas just don't know where it's at. All y'all hoes be saying that stuff. I know where it's at.
Yeah,
it's just your shit is hiding.
Yo, all right, see, now, one time I definitely had played checkers, you know what I'm saying, with a woman. And, of course, with a woman, what? So, you mean we playing checkers and,
My dick.
we playing checkers and, you mean, I'm doing my favorite activity, you know what I'm saying, it's the eat game. I'm doing my thing. Bop, 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 bop. And I'm looking around, I'm just like, bop, 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 bop. And I'm like, where are you? Like, I could not. I'm like, where is this? But the other checkers players I've had, it's just always us, yeah, like it's right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this one, I'm really looking like, eh? I'm like, yeah, baby girl, you're liking this, huh? But in my head, I'm really like, where the fuck? Like, I'm feeling around, I'm just like, I didn't like that. But I know she was born a woman. She has a kid.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like, my friend made a joke. Because one thing I don't tell people about my activities with who people are. I might explain the situation, but you're never going to know who I'm talking about, ever. Even with my closest friends, family, there's just no point to expose people. But so I'm telling this story, and I'm like, yeah, shorty, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I just couldn't find where that little bean was. Couldn't find that little bean.
The man in the boat.
And he's like, damn, must have been a nigga. And I laughed.
What?
I
Predictable.
laughed at first, and then it just was immediately seriousness. I just was like, don't say that. Because it's like, what? I didn't, the joke became not a joke. But yeah, man, some people's bodies are just different.
Exactly. Everybody's joint is different. Yeah, I mean, I've had some Magnum PIs. I've had some fucking Invisa joints, you know what I mean? Where
Invisa is hilarious.
it's crazy, right? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like, you just have to work around what you got to work around.
Yeah.
You know, some dudes have moose knuckles. Some dudes have obtuse knuckles. Them shits is just not there. So, I mean, I don't know. all I give a fuck right now is about, I mean, it's just about my mild boy summer. The hoochers are out, I mean? And plus I have a story about like my meat hitting the world, I mean?
What? All right.
Okay, so this was like a gang of years ago. Definitely double-digit years ago. And so Kai, when we first started, like, when we like, you know, we knew each other since fucking children, babies. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, we separated and then we came back together in some weird fucking fate bullshit. And when we first started, like, we got the older, the 20s age dating. Mm-hmm. She had this phone. It was a Boost. You know, Boost Mobile was big back in like 2000. I'm trying to say 2000.
I want to say 4.
Yeah, I don't know. It was the whole. There was still "Where you at?" commercials on TV.
Yeah. Oh,
I remember. You know, this nigga Darren. Shout out to my nigga Darren, man. I love you, dude. So this nigga, when I told him, the guy was in the room. I was like, yo, she got this bullshit ass Boost Mobile chirp phone, and I had him on speaker on my joint. And he was like, "Where you at? Where you at?" Whatever. Just destroyed her whole existence. Her whole soul was shattered. But she had this bullshit Boost Mobile chirp phone. And that's how we were engaging in a lot of our fucking talking. This is pre-smang, pre all that shit. And we were sending each other some dirty things through the phone. And this is picture era, right? I'm dating myself. I'm aging myself right now. This is picture era. Video was, you were probably going to get like a 10p video. Like it's just straight pixels, nigga. It looks like a fucking Sonic 1 stage if you fucking send them some shit. So there was no video. Video was kind of like, you got to pay like $3 more to send that. So it was all pictures. So we're just picturing back and forth. I may hit my meat with some lotion, give it a good, you know what I mean?
Hit it with lotion. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you got to hit your joint with lotion. You send ashy dick pics?
What? Hold on. I mean,
wait, hold on. Let me finish my story.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Let me finish my story real quick, because that's fucking nuts. If you tell me that you sending dry dick pics, it's whatever. All right, so I'm lotioning my joint. You know what I mean? I'm just giving her the best that I got. I'm grabbing the Comcast remote. I'm doing fucking size actuality pictures, all types of fucking fun stuff. I send them to her. She's sending me some joints back. You know what I mean? Got the hams out, got them blams out. You know what I mean? It's great. And her aunt. We're at like a little family function or something. Her aunt's like, yo, my phone, I need a new phone, blah, 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 blah. And recently, I got tired of her having that fucking bullshit ass fucking chirp phone, because I was sick of hearing, hey, I need some, like it was pissing me the fuck off, you know what I mean? So, all right, so I got us some Galaxies, you know what I mean? Whatever series that was, Galaxy 2s or whatever the fuck that time was. So it was like a little deal. I got one for her, and now she could fucking put that phone in the fucking drawer. So she gets rid of the fucking Boost Mobile. She has the Galaxy. Now we're good. And no more chirping, no more nothing. Her aunt says she needs a new phone. And I'm like, hey, we got a phone for you. Like, I mean, she ain't using it no more. So I'm like, yo, why don't you just give her your phone? And she's like, all right. She gives her aunt the phone. What? She does not fucking clear the phone. Oh. She gives her aunt the phone.
Predictable.
Her aunt's using it, and she's having a great time. And a couple, like a week goes by, maybe 2 weeks, and there's like a little family cookout function that happens in between or around that time. This is after she's gotten the phone. So we get to the cookout, and niggas just looking at me weird.
What you mean?
They're just looking at me weird. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. It was one of those like looks. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like it was.
Oh, never mind.
Like
I see what it's
like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, why is everybody treating me like some part of the fam? Like I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And I'm looking at kind of like, damn, like why is everybody fucking doing me like this? Like I didn't do nothing wrong. Everybody's like, they're either mad at me or they're just looking at me like. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going through the fucking cookout, just trying to have the best time I can. Everybody's fucking looking at me weird, all the women in the family. And later on that night, niggas is drinking and shit. You know, little black barbecues get niggas is drinking and shit. And she just flat out says it like, yo, like, Kai, you didn't clear that phone.
Predictable.
She's like, you didn't clear that phone. And she's like, what do you mean? She's like, I saw everything.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, dog, I put little jackets and hats. I'm fucking lying. But no, she got all the meat mail. She got all the meat mail. She had treat mail. It was all for her. Somehow it became her. So I was mortified. Like, yeah, I mean, especially the Comcast remote one where it was just like,
yeah, because now you're getting extracurricular.
Yeah.
Like if it's just meat and it's just like meat, it's like, all right.
Here's the meat.
But if you doing little tricks and shit,
yeah, it's like
I don't know why I did this, but
I just like took the remote and just slapped it on top of the remote and was like, look, it eclipses the remote. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Come on, man. It's too much, man.
Failure.
But yeah, man, I was just hurt. I was like, damn, now your fam knows that I got, you know what I mean, my joint is there.
I mean, some of them was probably like they, you mean?
No,
might have felt like they.
No, because that's not where it was at. I just, you know me, I'm a very I'm a curmudgeon. I'm a very internal person. You know what I mean? I'm an introvert to the fucking core. So it's like when any sort of like embarrassing or any sort of information that you didn't want to get out to the world gets out.
Yeah.
It was the end of my universe. I was just like, dog, man, niggas know what my meat looks like.
When I have dreams, when I have dreams that are that bad, the me inside of the dream, the dream geese knows you can't deal with this, so just come back. I literally know it's a dream at that moment, and I wake up. Like in the dream, I'll be like, "Quit playing," and then I get up and I'll be like, "Ha!" Like I don't.
Wait, what?
You can't. So I might not realize a dream is a dream when I'm dreaming. Like in the dream, I'm having the dream, and then whatever's happening is happening. But when something so outrageous happens, my brain does not continue the dream. I become conscious of it. Like this is a load of crap. I'm out of here. And then in the dream, I'll be like, ah, and then I just wake up.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So like I had this. I want you to continue with your story, but I always had. I don't know why, but. As far as I can remember, as far as I went to middle, since I've been going to middle school, all the way until an adult, I had this dream where I'm in the cafeteria, butt ass, but I could see myself from the back. You can never see me from the front, and I had this fat ass. What? I don't know why. Like, first of all, I don't.
It's nuts.
I don't look at my butt now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Who gives a fuck? But in the dream, I'm naked in the cafeteria with this fat ass. And I'd be like, shit, here I am again. Butt ass again. Like in the dream, I realized that this always happens too. I don't know why. But once I see my fat ass, I'd be like, I can't deal with people talking about this. And then I wake up. I don't know what that means. What? I don't think every dream means something. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I think this is just nonsense. Because I also have a dream that I'm in this like convertible Jeep in Garfield and the car is just driving through Garfield. I've been having that dream since I was like 5. It's just driving all the way through Garfield. I'm in the back seat and nobody's in the front seat. I don't know what that means, but whatever. I don't think that means shit. But anyway, back to what you were saying. Everybody's looking at you, giving you weird looks.
Yeah, this is my dick was out.
But at least you knew when they saw that it was your meat. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. I got a story. So I'm not okay. So there was a woman that I was talking to back in the day. We was close, whatever. We had our history, and whatever, we had cut it off, but we were still messing around. And there was this time where I don't snoop because whatever you're doing, you can get away with it because I don't want to find out. Like, just make sure that you're not good or that you're not bad at leaving the actions and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody cares about being embarrassed and looking stupid and all of that. Just keep whatever you're doing secretive, like whatever. But we were done, so she was allowed to do whatever she wanted to do. But she had her computer up when her email was open. And I'm just like, email, huh? I'm like, what you know what I mean? Now, I remember myself, I would get pictures sent to me, you know what I'm saying?
Predictable.
Nudes and stuff. And I felt like, all right, well, if we were in a relationship or we were that close, I can keep some of these. That's how I felt. I'd be deleting shit now, but you know what I mean? I kept stuff. So me knowing that, I'm like, all right, let me go on her account and type 412. Knowing that's gonna bring up cell phone numbers as far as like emails that are sent. Because that's what I would do. I would send the news that I got from my cell phone to my email or whatever. So this person did the same thing. I seen a couple of numbers pop up. So I was seeing her number come up. So I was clicking the numbers. And what do you know? Seen a meet. Now, when I seen the meet, my heart dropped a little bit. And I was like, oh, man, fuck.
Predictable.
I was like, but I can't even get mad. It is what it is. Then I start thinking. And I'm like, what? Is that mine? I couldn't tell if the meat mail was mine. I was confused. So I'm sitting there staring at this dick. And I'm like, is that my dick or not? I couldn't tell. I mean, not to get too much into it. I'm like, it got the same vein right there. I'm like, all right. And I'm like, those drawers. Did I ever buy those drawers? I couldn't remember. I'm like, forest green. And I'm like, forest green drawers. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, I ain't never had no forest green drawers. So then I got sad. I'm like, damn, man, fuck.
Predictable.
Then I'm starting to think, wait, I did have this one pair of drawers I ripped. They was too small. Was they forest green? Had to be forest green. And I just couldn't remember, man. But that's my story, man. All I'm saying is at least when you mean your situation was different because you knew it was yours. Yeah. I couldn't even tell if it was mine. I might have just been staring at random pain. And it's like, damn, come on, man.
My shit. I think my shit was worse because I mean I don't know because at least like whatever meat mail was connected to you, it was internal, right? My shit was like I'm new to this family. You know what I mean, at least to the you know what I mean, because me and Kyle, we were since fucking elementary school. Mm-hmm. But it's like this is like we're adults now. Niggas is grown and shit, and I'm basically new. Like I mean, I'm fresh blood, and then my first stamp in the fam is dick.
What?
100.
So that fucked me up a little bit. You know what I mean, and it took a little while to live that down, at least to me. You know what I mean. It took a very long time for me to get comfortable to go to like family functions and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, at the very least, I'm just glad that my shit was lotioned and it was prepared in a way that was presentable.
See, all right, well, you said that earlier. I want to interject on that. What? As far as meat mail, you think there's a proper etiquette and like rules to which that one should follow?
Yeah.
The only rule I feel like the major rule is make sure there's consent. Like,
I was going to say that. That is A1, the only one.
Yeah, that's the number one rule. Mm-hmm. Don't send unsolicited meat pics, man. What? Don't think, oh, she feeling me. She said she like this. She like my style. That you could just wild out and just send a meat. You can't do that, man.
So...
Oh shit.
So that has happened to me. And I learned my lesson. I'll never do it again. I was talking with a shorty and I thought that it was okay. Now we played checkers. She fucking yammed it. She fucking slammed it. She did everything she could to it. So I was like, it's okay. We were talking. And she sent me a photo where things was looking all right. Things was looking okay. And they may have stirred up a little fire inside of me. And I was like, hey, look what you did to me.
Oh, hold on. Time out.
100.
I definitely sent them with look what you done. Look what you did. I feel like
Predictable.
those rules, okay, so maybe the rules are a little bit funky right now because it's like if we played checkers,
It's cause and effect.
if we played checkers already, you already see what's popping with blood. You know what's going down. So it's like, are you really that mad that you seen what you've already received? Like, I don't feel like it's like, I don't feel like that's that bad. Now, I still feel like you do still need to consent. Like, you can even take it further. Like, hey, man, you got me riled up right now, baby girl. You want to see how riled up I am?
Just let me explain.
Go ahead.
Because I felt the same way. I was like, you sent me a picture. This was a minute ago. You sent me a picture, and you know, we've already done all the stuff already. You know what I mean? And it was just like the picture was crazy, and I was just like, hey, check him out. You know what I mean? Look what he did. You know what I mean? Look what you did.
Yeah.
Because he was fine until you did this. So I sent it through, and she was like, ooh. She said, nigga, don't ever do that again.
Yeah, see,
And I said, wait, hold on, wait. You know him. He's saying, you know him. He's kind. He's kind.
I've learned that certain women really are so weird when it comes to intercourse. Not even weird, just so different. Let me not say weird, just different from other women. There was one person I was talking to that was just, I feel like her level of freak was absurd. It was very high. She was with all things, but she did not like meat meal. And I'm like, how could you want to but you don't want a picture? Yeah, I mean, the destroyer. Like, what are you talking about? That didn't make any sense to me. But that's when another lesson was learned. It's just like you would think this makes enough sense to do this, but it's bothering you. Which is, hey man, women are different.
Yeah, man, it shocked my soul. I was fucking flabbergasted. I was dumbfounded, and I felt embarrassed, and I felt genuine remorse. I was like, wow, I am truly sorry because this is not like me. I just thought that we were there because you've blessed this nigga in every way, shape, or form. So you know the beauty marks, the fucking veins, nigga. You've studied this nigga, like, you know what I mean. So I figured it was okay. That's where things get gray, in my opinion. But now that I learned that it really is just black and white. At that time, in my fucking in my ignorance, I was looking at it as a gray area where it was just like you've already saw him. You guys have a close relationship. Here he is in picture form, in JPEG form. Here he is. And then she was like, nigga, don't ever do that again. And I'm like, why? She's like, I don't know. It's just different in that way. And then it just made me think like, okay, I guess you're right. Because I know if I'm watching a pain and like maybe you're watching pains and thumbnails pop up. Right. And sometimes thumbnails it's just me. And it's like, hey, no. Right. See, I'm not clicking on that video.
This is why I.
And that's honestly, what? Hey, dicks are ugly. Dicks are just innately ugly.
See, but you should be happy about this. iPhone is strange, right? iPhone has this thing where they just feel like, hey, you haven't looked at this picture in a while. I would love for you to take a peek at this. I don't like that. It'll just say 2 years ago you took this picture. Like, it'll just pick a random pic. And one time I opened my phone and what do I see? I'm like, yo, who asked for this? Like, stop doing this. How did you even approve this? They got to cut that out, man. I don't like that.
Was it your joint?
Of course. Hey man, quit playing with me, man.
I had to ask for the listener.
Because look, sometimes this is another thing. You know what I mean? So when you're watching, you know what I mean, sometimes you're not able to always interact with another human. So you might do a little something on your own. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself.
Yeah, a solo campaign.
Yeah, do your thing,
yeah,
right?
Man. Side quests and all.
Do you ever feel like there was a time where you might have looked at your own joint? You live with your own joint because it's yours. You know what I'm saying? You live with it, you walk in, whatever. you might have looked down like, yo, you looking crazy right now. You looking like you really, you mean? You that guy. You know what I'm saying? And you just felt like, you just, nobody asked for it. You're not about to do a mass send out, but you're just like, in case, you mean, something happens, bye. You just
in case.
You know what I mean? You might even do a video. You know what I'm saying?
I'm being dead honest, bro. I honestly never. There's maybe like I maybe have done it like 4 times.
Yeah,
dead serious. You know what I mean? Not that it's just I don't like. I don't know, man. If you ask for it, I probably won't send it. Dead serious. I probably won't send it. I'd rather just you get it full action. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's false advertising. Because what if I send you a pic right and the lighting ain't right? Or maybe I missed a little lotion on this edge and it looks a little dry-ified. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or what if you know my shit ain't manscaped right? You know what I mean? Like I just never feel comfortable enough to send meat mail. I'd rather you just meet them.
I understand that and I respect that, but sometimes when you see that you're really just that at that moment, sometimes you got to capture it. I mean, you keep it in the tuck from when it has to be. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But some see. Listen, this is another thing. I'm kind of snitching, but I done received nudes before. We all have. We adults. You know what I'm saying? It's what people do, right? But some women. I feel like this is rule number 2. If you're sending a nude, it has to be somewhat current. Even if it's from 2 years ago, if you still look like that, that's fine. If you don't look like that no more, or it's not shaped like that, or whatever, no, that's not fair.
No,
You shouldn't be able to do that. Your phone should say, this ain't even you no more. Like you shouldn't be allowed to send that. If something happened where a couple inches of my got knocked off, I'm not sending you old geese. Like I'm just not, because that's not fair.
It's not fair.
And see, and that's the thing. So I done got a couple news before. I'm like, this is glorious. This is wonderful. Oh my goodness. And there's this thing about iPhone. It's strange. You can look at the properties of an iPhone picture and look at the date of when the picture was taken or the video. And a lot of people think they slick. There was times I got a couple nudes and I'm like, bitch, who you send this to?
It's 2007.
Yeah, exactly. We in an argument. He's like, what you talking about? You sent this to somebody else. I see that the month is from 4 months ago. What? Like, yeah. So y'all gotta watch that too. You know what I'm saying?
You should have said that because now you fucking giving out $1 million worth of game for
we can edit that. We can edit that. But yeah, that's.
But that shit is. I think sometimes that shit is fucking self-explanatory. Like if you get a pic, because I don't like talking about this shit on this podcast, man. Because it's like I don't want no people listening to think that I'm talking about them. It's specifically
people gotta.
Yeah, I mean,
people got look.
But it is. But I guess this is a fucking. This is just this is our lives, right? We're talking it through the microphone.
Yeah, take it.
So man, come on, dog. Like, don't do that. Like, hey, look, I know that picture is old. I know that picture came from the archives. I know that I am one of 17 niggas that got that picture.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm appreciative of it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you're trying to fucking if this is an attempt from you to garner some sort of lust or want or acquisition or just any sort of just attention from me in a way to which you want me or you want me to pursue or whatever, personalize it. You know what I mean? Hey, I thought of you, so I decided to, you know what I mean? I decided to throw it back and click clack, like, you know what I mean? And it's for you. Because the way that I see it is like, yo, if Jeremy, if Thomas Watterson, if you know what I mean, if Samuel Dickerson, if Eddie Obanoff, that's the nigga I don't even know why I said that. That's the nigga I went to school with. His last name is Nuts. Shout out to Eddie Obanoff. I don't know what that nigga's probably playing hockey or some shit, white boy. But yeah, if all them niggas got it, where's the juice for me? I just feel like I'm one of the fucking herd.
See, the way I feel about that, we're different in that because I don't care if everyone got it. It's my turn. I'm gonna live my turn. I'm gonna enjoy my turn, and I'm gonna be satisfied with it. If
that's crazy,
it's current and it's good. I don't care if everybody's seen it. I didn't see it. This is my first time seeing it, and it's wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate you. Like I can't complain. Only time I'm gonna get mad is if it's old and you don't look like that no more. You're not built like that no. Then I'm gonna be furious. Like, what are you sending me this? You had 1 chin. Now you got 8, and you sent like you can't do that. Send me the one with the 8 chin so I can appreciate it more. Because I know this is what I'm getting into if we take it there. That's all I'm saying. Yeah,
because it would make sense. Because I'm not going to send a dick pic of when I was fat. You know what I mean? Because like I got all this, like I lost all this weight. I'm going to give you the fucking good jizz.
Yeah, like I'm not about to
send you. So I would expect. But then again, it's like if back in 2015 I was immaculate and I gained a little weight.
No, you can't. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to do that.
That one looks better.
I don't care. You ain't that no more. You just sent her a picture of somebody else. That's not you. That's not you.
You're right. You're right.
What? Come on, man. I am bald. There ain't no hair. It's gone. Don't even let me tell you where my hairline is. I've said it too many times. If I were to send... First of all, how would my hair even been? Don't send. Rule number 3: don't send nudes with your face in it as a male. That's you bugging. That's a little. I think that's extra, but whatever.
Wait,
never. No, I'm saying some people are weird like that. You ever see a girl expose somebody? They'll expose the person with the dude like he's in the picture. That's nuts. Anyway, I'm just getting to it. My point is, if I were to be one of those weirdos that did that, right, and you seen a hairline. Which is, it can't grow back no more. If I was to do that, that's false advertising. What if Shorty wants to visit me as, you mean, that guy with the hair? Look at Geese with the hair and the muscles. Nah, ain't no Geese with the hair and the muscles. It's just bald Geese with the muscles. It's over. You shouldn't be able to do that, man. That's all I'm saying.
No, you're right. But if you are going to send dick pics, if you are going to send... cooch shots, if you're going to send whatever you send to whoever you send it to, just make sure that you lotion your body. That's all I ask. Just lotion it.
Me, personally,
just lotion it.
I don't really care if it's lotion or not.
What?
I only like one nude. I don't want a box nude. I don't want a picture of cooch or a video of cooch unless it's squirting. Like, not to get out of control, but I don't like box nudes. I don't. And I like if the shorty got leggings on and it's just tight, it's just hugging you, just see it through the leggings. That's fire. But as far as just seeing just roast beef, like unless I'm in it or I'm eating it, I don't want to look at it. That's all. So when you're sending an actual nude, it just gotta be cakes.
Knives to grind. Knives to grind.
What?
Does anyone have knives to grind?
It gotta be cakes. That's it.
Bro.
All I want is cakes. And I don't want no side cakes either where you just see the curd. Like, I want to see full crack and cake. 2 cheeks. That's it.
When you go to a restaurant and there is pictures of the food you're about to order in the menu, right, and it entices you, right? Like, damn, look at that motherfucking Southwestern burger.
Okay, you got a great point. Yeah.
Look at them pizza slices. They look delectable. They look good. I want some.
100.
Right.
What is the difference between pizza slices and coochie slices? I want to see box because I just want to know. I do it like a kind of like, you know how generals map out the war zone, and they're like, we're going to attack the front fucking gates, and we're going to move around back, and we're going to flank them, and we're going to spank them. I like to look at a box like, hey, look, what if I lick that area right there? It looks like that's a good spot for her right there. If I lick that place, and you know what I mean, as long as it doesn't have a lot of foliage.
Excuse me?
A foliage.
Foliage? You mean like hair?
I was holding the mic like this. Pause, piggity. No, hey, as long as it doesn't have a lot of foliage. Look, I don't give a fuck. I'm down. You know what I mean? It's not my place to tell a woman to shave or to ladyscape, whatever. I don't give a fuck. However you present it is however I'm gonna take it, and I'm not gonna judge you for it.
Okay.
But coming from a man. Coming from the man's perspective or my perspective, Josh's perspective, you know, I'm an eater. I do it happily. It's part of my. It's like it's part of the introduction. You know what I mean? And it hurts after a while. So just for the sake of like comfort, my comfort, and then again, you don't have to give a fuck about me. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. My comfort doesn't matter.
I disagree
but it's
with
like
that because
it's like yo, like hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm really nobody in all honesty. Like I'm no one compared to like your comfort. Like whatever. If you feel comfortable with Afro Thunder, then I'm gonna just be fucking ready to rumble with that nigga all. You know what I mean, I'll do what I gotta do.
Predictable.
But it hurts after a while. It feels like eating a hot bowl of noodles. Fresh off the stove. No, none of that. You just take the fucking noodles and you go, and you just get that burn and that scorch. It hurts. There's tongue lacerations. Look, for the sake of convenience, for me, if you can, you don't have to, but I'm just asking. And yeah, I mean, just do it.
I respect that. And I feel like you shouldn't, as a woman shouldn't even expect. I would never expect a woman to just, if I had an afro on my me head, what? I would never expect a neck. I never. How could you? Am I crazy? So how do you expect somebody to just lick hair? First of all, if I eat food, when I do eat food, if like hair is in my mouth and I can taste it, I throw up. I throw up. So what makes you think if you're my food and hair is in there that I can deal with that? I can't. So as far as you having like the buzz, I like the buzz cut because the buzz hair don't come off, but it just be like, I like how that feels. I like that. Buzz cuts is cool. And even the Dawn King is fine if I'm just about to, yeah, I mean, and I usually don't just, yeah, I mean. So you can't expect me to just eat hair. Matter of fact, go to King's Collection in the Penn Hills Shopping Center. We're in Pittsburgh, PA. But yeah, if you go to King's in the Penn Hills Shopping Center, go get a soft bristle brush and a hard bristle brush. Just lick them both. Tell me how that feels. Stupid.
Predictable.
But anyway. Oh man.
Yo,
just keeping it real.
Yeah, man. Get a boar's hair brush. You know what I mean? And then just imagine what we go through. It's not fun. Sometimes it's not fun and it hurts after a while. But look, I'm all about living however you live. It's just for the convenience of what we're doing. Like it'll be a lot easier for me to do what I need to do on you if you do that before I do.
Respect.
You know what I mean? But fuck you.
I'm about to say, man, I looked outside and I seen that you didn't have the same whip. I'm like,
shit.
I'm like, where this nigga at?
Where did time go? Yeah, man. So the truck is gone.
The truck is gone?
The truck is gone.
What? Ah, man. I remember when you first got that thing.
Nah, man. Yeah, I love that fucking truck. Yeah. What was it? 2004 Ford F-150. It was set to last the rest of my life. But I dogged that truck, man. I completely dogged
Predictable.
it. You know what I mean? I personally hate cars. I know you hate cars too.
Oh, despise them. First of all, my car is not even here. My car is in the hospital right now also. Well, not also. But Yeah.
No, my car's in an elephant graveyard. But no, yeah, I genuinely hate cars. I mean, I know we need them to get from A to B, and that's exactly how I treat them to get from A to B. I mean, it's none of that fucking like, I don't need to fucking look flashy in a car. I don't care if I look less of a man in the car that I have. It doesn't give a fuck. I'll drive a fucking pink fucking motored unicycle if I needed to. You know, it doesn't fucking matter to me.
You see how dumb I look in that car? My head is sticking through the ceiling of that car.
When you get in that car, the baby park fucking.
Somebody said it looked like I was going to throw a green shell out the whip.
Oh, fuck.
Like it just looks like a Mario Kart is what the person said.
No, yeah. So my Ford F-150 shit the bed. It's not even really a funny story, man. It was this one morning I woke up. You know, the girls, I drop them off at school every morning. So, you know, I drop Amara off, and around the corner, I drop Devin off. And, you know, I drop them both off. Have a great day. I love you. See you later. And I drive straight to work after I drop them off. I make it to work. There was no issue. There wasn't there's no check engine. There's never been a check engine light on it. You know what I mean? Oil, there's never been an engine issue, anything ever in that truck, ever. Okay. So imagine my surprise when I pull up to my job, and, you know, there's just like an indoor parking garage type of situation. Only maybe enough for like 2 or 3 cars. And, you know, I had a truck, so, you know, mine was always in there. So I back my car in, you know, I pull up to the garage, and I open it, back my car in. And it just starts fucking it just starts fucking Harlem shaking hard. Yeah. Real fucking hard. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? There's no check engine light. Yeah. There's never been any indication that anything is ever wrong. The most that ever happened to that car was my fucking what the fuck is that called? I don't even fucking remember the fucking name of it. Whatever. I don't even know the fuck. Like, what was it? It was I had a belt. Was it not a belt? It was
because I don't know. I don't know nothing about cars, so I know when they see me and I feel like all the people that fix cars, the mechanics. Why can't I say that? The auto mechanics, they sort of fill you out. Once they see that you don't have certain terms or certain knowledge, they just make anything up. Yeah. They be like, "Oh yeah, your distilled Jameson Piccolo converter is about to explode." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, you got to fix the Professor Clump on the back of it, or it's gonna go bad." I'm like, "Damn, my Professor Clump is down." Dog. So you gotta know your stuff, man.
What the fuck? I'm drawing a blank right now, but I fixed it. Okay. Like, I mean, it took a lot. Like, it was like, yeah, it took a lot of fucking work, and it's the thing that fucking the belt wraps around. Whatever. I fixed it. That was the most that ever happened to that car. And I did, you know me. Like, I always posted videos of me working on the car. Yeah. You know, I mean, I know a lot. I know a lot about fixing cars because I've always been in a situation where my car just shit the bed, and I had to learn on the fly. So this is just another one of those situations where I thought, all right, my car's Harlem shaking. Mm-hmm. So what's the first thing a nigga do? Google, hey, car's Harlem shaking. Mm-hmm. I know somebody. I was like, 2004 Ford F-150 Harlem shaking. It's shaking real bad. What does that mean? And then everybody was like, yo, it could be this, it could be that. Once you start figuring out the answers are so vague. And it's just like so open-ended. It's like, fuck, all right, I got to call a shop because they can pinpoint what the fuck is wrong with it. Mm-hmm. Call a shop. I take it to the shop that's around the corner. This is desperation. I'm at work. I need to be at work, but I'm like, I have to fucking leave work to fucking take care of this car thing because I won't be able to function knowing my car doesn't work. Okay. So I take it to a fucking shop. And this shop wasn't no fucking ordinary shop. This was like a fucking Forza, fucking Need for Speed. Like, it looked like a Orange County Choppers. Like, it was. Excuse me. Now, this is not racial at all, but it was filled with a bunch of fucking. It was filled with a bunch of middle-aged white men that they all had hats, black hats turned backwards, black hoodies with fucking like old English writing on it. They had tattoos with like "Ride to live, live to ride." Like, I mean. It was just a bunch of them niggas in there. You know what I mean?
So if you have a phone or access to a computer, Google Bass from Dead or Alive 2. There you go.
All right, yeah. So it's a bunch of them niggas. They in there and they're working on my car, Jesse James type shit. And they're working on my fucking car. Excuse me. I walk in and Fam at the counter's like, I'm like, yo, I'm Josh, I'm the guy that called about my shit fucking home shaking. He was like, all right, so I have to call AAA to get the nigga out there anyway. Mm-hmm. So AAA drops my car off, they peel out, fuck you, nigga, we're out. So they drop my car off, and I walk in and tell homie, hey, I'm Josh, I called, could you take a look at my joint? He was like, hey, pause, could you take a look at my car? And he was like, all right, I can look at it, but it's going to be $120 off rip just for the diagnostics.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was so pissed off. I was like, all right, take it. Pay the nigga $120. He backs my car into not even the garage, to the little fucking just pooling area. Yeah. Fam gets out the car, and then another fucking Ash Ketchum backwards hat car fixer guy, he walks in and he sits down. I don't even count 2 minutes. My nigga sits down, turns the car on, gives it one forward, one back, and he gets out. And he was like, yeah. They always do that. They never say what the issue is. Yeah. My man gets out the car and he was just like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, what, nigga? Fucking say it, man. Just lay it on me. Just lay it on me. And he tells me, he's like, just let me look some things up first, and I'll be with you. So he's at his computer and he's typing. My nigga, he's fucking. You hear keys slapping. Yeah. He's like, and he looking up at me, and he's looking up at me. Hold on, but like, cause the counter's here. Yeah. So all I can see is his face when he's in it. He looks up and he's in it. And I'm staring dead at him, and he's giving me a face of like it's over. So he clack his keys, clack. Then he look up and just be like. Clack, 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 clack. Clack, 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 clack. Clack, 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 clack. And I'm like, what is the problem, sir? Like, I was like, all right, what's going on? He's like, all right, no, it's fine. It's fine, Mr. Hawkins. Like, we're good. I was looking at some replacement engines. I said, replacement engines? He was like, yeah. He's like, yeah. He's like, your car, it's in really, really bad shape. Yeah. And I was like, what? There's never been a check engine light. There's never been an oil light. Nothing. Like, everything's been fine. He's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, man, but it's in really bad shape. And I was just like, fuck. All right. So what's the skinny, sir? And he's like, yeah. So I've been looking up fucking engines online, and he's like, I found one. I was looking at various junkyards around the area, seeing if I could find a used engine for your F-150, but I couldn't find any. So I had to go straight to the dealer, to the Ford manufacturer. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right, that sounds kind of expensive. When you go straight to the source, they be fucking rocking your fucking brain. And he was like, yeah. So I went to the Ford manufacturer, and they have exactly what you need, everything. Like, we can get it in for you in maybe a week. Like, we just give us a week, we can get everything in, it'll be fixed and it'll be perfect. Right. And I'm like, I'm enticed. I'm like, word, okay. Well, how much are we talking? Mm-hmm. He was like, yeah, about 15,000. He was like, yeah. So if you have 15,000, we can just get the work started right now.
You mean 15,000? That's 15,000. You mean 1500. You mean 1,500?
No, not 1,500. Not like 1,500. I mean
15,000.
15,000. 15,000.
That's more than the car, though.
Yeah, man. That's more than I paid for the motherfucker. And I fucking I Calcutta haggled that nigga for the price I got on that truck. But whatever. Maybe that was my karma for talking to that dude as crazy as I did to get that truck. Because I was like, no, I'm not paying that for that. I was like, look at it. And I was kicking the tires. I was like, would you look at this? I was like, look at that. This looks painted. Like, did you paint this?
Shit right there. That's good shit, though.
But, so I got that truck at a steal, honestly, to be dead. Because it was like, there was absolutely nothing wrong with this truck. It's just that I ran it into hell. You know what I mean? I ran into hell. The stickers was wild out of date. It was due for an oil. It was like 9,000 miles past due for an oil change. Like I hate cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hate them.
I truly hate cars, and I hate interacting with fucking mechanics. So it was just like constantly I'm looking at YouTube videos of how to fucking fix it myself and do this, that, and the third by myself. And it was some of the jobs was just beyond me. The jobs that were beyond me, I just didn't do them. You know what I mean? So it was just like, it's my fault. It's my fault. My trucky went to hell because of me, and I understand. So whatever, truck's gone. The homie wanted $15,000 for the fucking engine. I said, eat a dick. Just give me my truck. My man was like, are you sure? Like, you know, the way he was talking was as if 15,000 was just, it was like lifting a rock and finding it under there.
That's why I hate when people
and I was
be
like, dog, this thing,
Your car messed up. Just get another car.
15,000. I was like, all right, whatever. So, I was going through a bunch of shit at that time too. Like, you know, my family and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And I call my sister and I'm panicking on the phone because I'm thinking like my car is like, this is one of those completely out of the blue, didn't plan for it. Mm-hmm. It didn't have in my budget. Like, you know what I mean? Cause I've never had a car note before. I've always, if I don't have the cash, I'm not getting it. I've always been that nigga. That's what I did with my truck. I had the cash. Here you go. No car notes, no monthly payments, no nothing. Mm-hmm. It's mine, period, flat out.
Right.
And I knew that I would have to enter the realm of the note because there's no way that I can get. I just didn't have I had the money, but I just did not have it to fucking just drop all. Like, here you go.
Yeah. The credit
you know what I mean?
realm, man.
So I call my sister up. I'm like, yo, I'm fucked. I'm super fucked. I'm all the way fucked. I'm feeling low. I'm feeling like low, like I'm out of here low. And she, you know, talking me off the fucking ledge, and she was like, yo, will you try Carvana, try all these different places, this and the third. Like, they'll work with you, they'll work with your credit, this and the third. And my credit was non-existent. I had a thin file. I had no credit. But I didn't have bad credit. I didn't have bad credit, but I didn't have any, thin file. No credit. I didn't have any losses. Mm-hmm. I didn't have any wins either.
Right.
So nobody wanted to fucking work me. I tried fucking what was it? There was another car thing, another online car buying place. I fucking forget the name of it that I tried. And they hit me with a rate.
Chevrolet.
No, it was another one. There's Carvana, and then there's like cars.com, or I don't know what the fuck the other one is. But I tried them, typed in the car I wanted, and they were like, yeah, we'll approve you, but your monthly payment's going to be like $680. And I said, for a bullshit 2015 Subaru, suck my dick. What is wrong with y'all niggas? Man, y'all niggas is crazy. So I said no to them, but you know what I mean? That even inquiring about that fucked my credit up. You know what I mean? It put a mark on it because, you know, when they fucking dig into your name, they put like, you know, this person inquired about your credit, so it's going to fuck me, whatever. My credit was a little fucked up, but then I finally just kind of like broke down. I did Carvana, you know, typed in my shit, did everything that I needed to do, and they approved me for a whip. And then my truck shut down. A week later, I had a new fucking car. Mm. You know what I mean? Shout out to Carvana. Shout out to Quayla for fucking really seriously saving my entire existence. And yeah, you know what I mean? I got my little Buick Encore. You know what I mean? When it pulled up in front of the house, I was like, look at this fucking little ass go-kart piece of shit. And then I got in it and I was like, oh my God.
Okay, it's one of those. This car's regular. Then when you get in, everything is
it was just it was spacey and it was nice.
See, that's the thing. I hate cars. I despise them, but I do understand when. You mean the Geese Mobile shits the bucket, and it will. It's probably shitting right now. That I'm gonna have to get. I don't have bread saved right now, and I don't have enough to save right now. I'm not in the best financial situation to do any of that. So I know when it comes down to it, I'm going to have to do what I'm always against.
No, this isn't happening.
Which is get a note. And like you said, to get a note, you have to have good credit to have low payments. And I'm like you. Everything that I bought was with cash. I'm just like, here, I saved enough. Here you go. Because first of all, we weren't taught how important credit was in school.
Exactly.
I hate that. I can't stand that. I don't know. They teach you all about this dumb stuff about a Caucasian dude that threw a spear through a fucking Cheerio. All this dumbass shit that just does not matter. And it's like, bro, I need life skills. Like, why did they not teach us about credit? But whatever, that's a different story. So I grew up not even thinking about credit. I'm like, if I got the money, what the hell do I need the credit for? With everything. Even when I wanted my first apartment, I went in there and lady was like, all right, we're going to do a credit check. I'm like, I'm good, baby. My credit A1. What you talking about? What? She like, yo, you don't have no credit. I'm like, I'm shitting on them, ain't I? What? She like, no, you don't have credit. So it's an L. I'm like, wait.
No, this isn't
I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Like the time of living back then at my parents' house was terrible. I had to get out of there. So I'm like, please, I need this. I need this. She was like, all right, well, you don't have any credit, but you don't have any stains on your credit either. So I can't really say that that's too much of a bad thing. And I'm like, yeah, so can I have it? She's like, yeah, you're good. I'm like, predictable. Yes.
100.
I was so happy. But that's when I realized, I'm like, yo, how do these other people have credit? Like people my age, I'm like, how? Like, I don't understand. But what I started to realize is it's car note and cell phones. So as a kid, those are like two things that not kid, but as a teenager and growing up into adulthood, those are two things that usually people pay for that build their credit. And I'm like, I'm still on my dad's cell phone bill. I am about to be 32 years old, bro. He doesn't even remember that when I was 14, he got me a cell phone and I've been on that T-Mobile bill. I'm still on there. He doesn't realize, he doesn't think about it. He just pays it and he's like, I don't give a damn. He threatened me one time, not even threatened me, he realized it one time about 10 years ago and was like, Josh. I said, yeah. He said, you're still on my bill. Get off. But he laughed. He was joking, but he was serious. I'm like, okay. I never got off. 10 years later, I'm still here. 11 years later. So it's just like, it doesn't matter. But credit is important. And I'm glad that this will help you actually build your credit. Because you said, you like me. You just pay everything cash. But I'm pretty sure you're good with your payments. I know you're on time.
It's
so
crazy.
You're going to build.
Crazy, bro, check this out. So I was at like a 4 something. Right.
Okay.
Because I had no credit.
Right.
I had none. They were just like, nigga, you're not even a human. Like, you don't exist. What? You don't exist, nigga. There's nothing. You have no history. Mm-hmm. And then I did this, and my shit was like 628. And I was like, huh? Yeah. I was like, that's house down payment numbers. And I was like, ooh, I didn't. And it just looks good. I feel good. Yeah. I ain't check it yet. I'm about to check it again. Just to see where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like I said, I never cared about credit, never thought about credit. The things that I was taught was, if you can't buy it twice, don't buy it. Mm-hmm. I've lived that way. I've always saved. God damn, I saved, man. I save. Mm-hmm. And again, I've always had just like a surplus of safety money, for whatever I needed. And I'm not gonna front this whole, excuse me, goddamn, Jameson, this whole like car buying experience kind of fucked me up because it was, even though they still kind of like with my no credit, they still wanted like a nice chunk of bread as a down payment. So, with Carvana it was kind of dope because they kind of give like a little slider. It's like, how much do you plan on putting down? So I plan on putting down this much. Mm-hmm. And it's like, all right, here's your APR. Here's your monthly payments with that down payment. And so you can kind of adjust it however you feel. It's like, all right, I'm going to raise the down payment. It's going to lower the APR. It's going to lower the monthly payment. And so I was playing around with that for a while. I got it to a number that I feel like I could honestly do. And everything worked the fuck out, man. I got my car a week later and I was back on the road before anyone even felt the effects of not having a vehicle.
Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Hey, man, like I said, respect to you. As far as a credit check, though, I ain't checked my credit in a minute, but the last time I checked, it really wasn't that good. I remember looking at it and it was just, I'm like, I can't deal with this.
But you're right, man. That's such a fucking stupid thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just like, if you have it, you have it. Like, why is my shit based off on what you think your trust in me? Like, the credit score is basically, it's a actualization of trust, meaning like, your credit score is high, so I trust you with this loan, or I trust you with this because it's high. So that's telling me that you don't be doing fucking nut ass shit with your money. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, like if I have like, hey, look, I got the bread. Yeah. The person that has the bread
should always win.
Pay outright.
Right. Yeah.
They should be the winners, right? No, that's not how it works. That's so fucking stupid to me.
I feel like they should at least be a little bit close because at first I was fully against the even idea of credit. I'm like, yo, that's stupid, bro. You're basically saying, how many times did you borrow this money in a deadline and pay it back? And it's like, all right, you trustworthy, so you can join with us. But even if I said, yo, I never done this, that goes to show I've gotten off, big pig, by just spending my money. I didn't need to borrow the money ever. I've never had a situation that put me down bad like that. So how can you penalize me for that? I never needed it. So it's just like, I feel like those should be a little bit close hand in hand. It's like, hey man, you never shot a 3-pointer and you never made it. You don't got no threes on the stats, so you ain't on my team. It's like, nigga, what if I always dunked? What if I always made a layup? I ain't got no threes, so what? I could still ball.
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all?
I don't know, man. It's fucking weird. Again, the schools don't teach you that shit.
You got insurance though, right?
They teach me algebra that I honestly, with all of my soul, have never used.
Yeah, ever.
Calculus that I've never even fucking tickled at since the last time I saw it. So it's like, look, man, whatever. It's all right. We niggas talk more about dick pics than we talk about fucking calculus. But it's like, dog, I'm not trying to fucking create a time machine. I'm trying to fuck.
But now that
teach me about that.
Since we still on cars though, you got insurance, right?
Yeah.
I would assume you got insurance. I got insurance too. My insurance is, you would think it's fake. Don't even ask. But you don't got Geico, do you?
No. It's Carvana. They kind of have like a sister company of insurance that they run through. Okay, like they go hand in hand.
When I think insurance, I think Geico though. Like I feel like Geico is like the main. You know what I'm saying? The main insurance. I don't know how expensive it is. I think Geico and I think State Farm. Maybe that's just because they're always on the controllers. Jameson. They're always on the commercials. But I've been seeing that there was like some sort of scandal or whatever that's going on with Geico.
I knew you were gonna bring this shit.
I'm not really sure what happened all the way. So
all right, I'll give you the juice.
All right,
I'll give you the juice. Okay, so it's not a confirmation to which Geico lost, but here's the story. Geico could pay up to $5.2 million to a woman that got an STD while fucking a guy that had the STD in a car that was insured by said company.
Wait. Failure. Hold on. That wasn't what I meant. DMX, where you at?
What?
Hold on.
No,
that's not even that hard to understand, but my brain is still not processing it right. No. So to simplify, you're saying Geico owes Geico owes money to a woman that had intercourse in a Geico insured car, but she got an STD. Mm-hmm. What does that have to do with Geico?
So there is no information on how the connection. I'm being that serious. I've looked at. I've thumbed through every fucking blog, every fucking just all the news, just trying to figure. Because here, when I first read this headline, my mind was blown because it's like, okay, it. Woman has sex with man who had the STD is HPV.
Okay.
He had HPV, knowingly had HPV.
Which one is HPV? That's not the smelly one. Or is that which one? I don't know what that one does.
I don't know exactly.
Whatever. I mean, I'm gonna stay away from that one, but I mean
human papillomavirus.
Whatever.
Papillomavirus.
I don't got it, so I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
HPV. Homie had it.
Okay.
Now, as men, we can carry it with no symptoms. It's just something that's just on meat. And it's in you. And that's just what it is.
Oh, I thought that was the BV one. Like, you know how when you give it to a shorty,
Or then again, I think at a young age it's a cancerous. I'm not honestly. I'm really not too sure about the specifics of HPV.
Okay,
all I know
don't
is
even matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. For this story, it doesn't matter.
All right.
We just know that Shorty got it.
Okay.
From fam that she was fucking.
Right.
In the back of what was the car again? It was a 2014 Hyundai Genesis.
Okay.
So Shorty gives it up to a homie in the back of a Genesis Hyundai 2014, and she contracts HPV. Homie admittedly
Good.
he said that he admitted that he had it.
He said he admitted it,
but
later,
unbeknownst to her,
after he got caught.
Unbeknownst to her, she did not know that he had it. Mm-hmm. He obviously also neglected to tell her that he had the STD. But here's where it gets fucking weird. Somehow, because they had sex in his car, his car is where she contracted the virus through his penis,
right,
which is attached to him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because his feet were planted in the car, he now became one with the car. The car's spirit integrated into him, almost a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stand style. You know what I mean? The car is now him. He is part of the car. The spirit of the car flew through his feet. His feet flew through his meats. His meats flew through her shit.
Okay, all right. What? Okay. This makes absolutely no sense.
No sense.
So if she gets this money, first of all,
you know what I'm gonna do?
First of all, no, I been had a plan. After hearing this, because I don't know, the fact that they're even, this is documented and this is going on and this is a trial, I don't know if you can just first, the STDs that go away, I mean, I know there are some that you can take medication. It's all right, you had it and it's gone, it disappears. I will go to the store and make one of the STDs I can get rid of.
Okay.
Give it. I don't know. YouTube teaches everybody everything. What? I will marinate this shit on my meat.
That is a nut ass fucking YouTube search. How do I make chlamydia?
But listen though.
How do I make?
I'm gonna keep
clap.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this case, because if she gets this bread, then this is what I'm gonna do. Man, maybe we shouldn't put this episode out until it happens. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to make this STD, right? Whatever. We're going to bubble it up, get it cracking. Make sure it's one I can get rid of. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, okay, we'll make the clap. I'm going to make the clap. I'm going to clap myself. You know what I'm saying? What?
Predictable.
Big pig. And then somebody going to get it. I'm going to give it to them. They're going to sue me. Sue my insurance company. Get the bread. And I want some bread too.
That's crazy, right?
This is stupid. Is she able to sue Nike? Did he have on Air Force Ones while he was fucking? I don't understand. Right? She should be able to sue everybody that has anything to do with him. If there was a Sharpie in his ear while he was fucking, she should be able to sue Sharpie too.
So here's the thing. So there was through the initially, the woman sued. This is so fucking crazy though, because I'm still trying to figure out the connection of Geico to the action, right?
It doesn't make any sense.
Their customer decided to hump on a shorty in a car that was insured by Geico. Now, just listen to how many layers of separation Geico is from all the things that were happening.
Right.
Geico is just an insurance company. Let's lay them right here. Right.
Okay. Right.
Okay. We have the car manufacturer. That's Hyundai.
Okay.
Right. We have the shoes that the gentleman was wearing. We have the pants, the underwear, shirt, glasses, hat, whatever accoutrements the man had on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the condom or whatever however this thing happened.
Right.
There are so many in between things that, like you said, if we're going to fucking go after fucking Geico,
right,
because I contracted an STD while getting dug in the back of a car that was insured by this company, then I can just sue anybody.
Yeah, you can sue, just like that line that you laid out. You can sue the condom brand. You can sue Hanes for the socks. You can sue
Bruh,
Levi for the jeans.
If that's the case, I'm fucking everybody with a new era fit. And I pray you have an STD. Burn me, baby. Toast me.
What? Just
terminal.
No.
Not terminal. Chronic. Chronic.
Just make it like I'm going to do.
Just give me something that I can't get rid of, but I won't die. And I'm going to sue New Era, goddammit. The way they made me feel in this hat,
so
they made me feel like I can do anything.
Damn, so it has to be something you can't get rid of that you stuck with.
I'm assuming the reason why the price of this is so high because they're suing for that exact reason. They're suing for because she has, past and future medical expenses as well as mental and physical pain and suffering.
Damn, so which ones? Because I'm like, not to be just getting all into the STD game, but it's like the only ones that I know of, one's gonna take you out. That's that HIV, that HIV.
Not anymore. There's a stigma. That's a stigma now. Like there's a lot of the medicine itself is expensive as fuck, but you can't. Look, Magic Johnson.
Yeah, Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson has a Magic Johnson.
He's the
100.
That shit is here.
He runs it. He's been balling. No pun intended. He's been balling on HIV for a minute.
Not said that they have a handle on it, a full, complete grasp on it. But
he does. I don't know what the world has. HIV to Magic Johnson is like having a stuffy nose. Like that is it ain't shit. Yo. It don't matter. What? It's over for him. I don't know what the low level sayings can do or have to do about it. Citizens, you know what I'm saying? But it's over for him. He don't like that shit. Don't bother him. That shit don't bother me.
Well, so what's maybe what did Al Capone die from?
Al Capone. Syphilis. That's what? That's the one when you just get too much aggressive head. How do you even get that?
What? Too much aggressive head?
Man.
That's how you get syphilis?
When I think syphilis, I think of snot. I don't know why, but it's not. It ain't got nothing to do with snot. Bro. It has something to do with the neck, though, right?
It has nothing to do with neck.
We're getting head, though.
It's the same way you can track any sexual fucking transmitted disease.
What the fuck is syphy sif?
It's
you can get rid of that, though, right?
I think today you can, but back then in those days,
it's just
it was something that could murk you, and that's how. I think that's how was it Al Capone? I think that's how Al Capone died in jail. He died in jail because he had the syphil and ollie.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know because I've never. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to anybody out there that may have any of these situations. You know what I'm saying? It's just me not knowing.
We just came uninformed. We didn't know we were going to delve this deep into STDs,
right?
So I didn't really bother looking at any of them. Like I've honestly, to keep it funky, I've never had one.
Hey man, respect.
I've never had.
Where's the? You can't say that on here, man, because now you're decoding shit that I've been saying before back in the 70s, man. We gonna have to edit that out.
I'm gonna edit this shit out, bro. I never had bad.
Oh no! But
I never had dirty meat.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody feels like so insecure or like self-conscious about that. But you got to understand, it takes two, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't mean you're dirty. It doesn't mean anything. Someone gave you something unbeknownst to you and ta-da. You know what I'm saying? It would be just like if, you can contract. Everybody knows how you contract it. But if it would be like, okay, if let's just say, I went outside. There was a pool of chlamydia, and some guy tripped in it, and his hand landed in it. Whatever. I meet him. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" I shake his hand. I didn't know he had it. He didn't know he had it. He slipped in that pool, and it was just like, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, now that I know that I have, I'm not dirty, but it's just things happen. You know what I mean? But. Whatever, there's protection. This is not an after-school special. I don't even know why I'm fucking doing this. Jameson is a motherfucker. Let's get off of this shit. All I know is the main ones is that Herb Derp. That's the only one. That's the one I know that's an ass whooping.
Yeah, the herpy derpy.
And that one is like, I know it like makes people feel really bad too, because you can see that one. Like you might, I mean, sometimes you can, but sometimes it'll start Mario and then
from what I read about that one is it's only prevalent when it's
angry,
using flare. Charizard, use flare gun, use flare attack.
Yo, shut up. But go ahead though.
No, whenever it's active, you know what I mean? Whenever the volcanoes are erupting, that's only whenever you can only like pass it whenever that shit is happening. So usually people are pretty smart about it. Like, hey, yo, I got the red itchies. They're looking a little active. I'm not fucking with nobody right around now.
There's a way to avoid all of this though. But what you about to say?
No. What's the way?
Just don't have sex. Just don't have sex.
Yeah, because sometimes the rub only protects a certain.
Now I was talking about everybody in the world. Like,
no one have sex no more.
Let's just stop having sex. Everybody.
Maybe I can probably stop humping, but if we stop humping, it's mouth stuff.
What?
You know what I mean?
Predictable.
All right, man. So
handies. I don't know. Back to the fucking main story. We be going fucking way the fuck out there. All right, so Shorty might win $5.2 million because she got fucked in the back of a truck that was insured by Geico. Geico is appealing it. It basically says that there's still a chance that Geico may not have to fork over millions, as a federal case has been filed by the insurer. Geico states that the claim is not covered by the current auto policy. Have you ever?
Why would it be?
Have you ever gotten this, bro? You know that thick ass fucking packet that they give you after?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I might thumb through it. I've never seen a clause where it was like, yo, if you slam a shorty and you fucking give her the juice, we have nothing to do with that. Like, why the fact that they even have to say that is fucking nutty as hell. Insane. Nigga, of course there's no fucking policy for backseat fucking STDs. Why would we ever even think that I would have to pay for that? I'm pissed off. Yo. If I was that fucking gecko dog, I would just climb in their dreams and just fuck them. I'm fucking all y'all niggas with my fucking, man, fuck that shit.
What is that? Is that gecko's name Geico? Geico the gecko?
Yeah.
I always used to just call him, I thought him, that game, and I never played. You already know what I'm getting at. Gex.
Oh, man. Gex.
I've never played Gex, but I thought Gex and Geico.
Midnight at the Oasis.
I thought him and Geico, Gex. I thought they were the same person.
Hey, yo, bring back a remaster. Come on, remaster Gex, man, for real.
I don't know. I never played it, so I can't speak
shit
on
was
it.
Fucking fire.
What else we got though? We got
whatever, bro.
else?
All right, so you know the deal. Here's the thing. It probably doesn't mean much to us right now. Niggas is living, but they're saying that the base price for rent in the U.S. is $2. Now I say that to say this:
predictable.
For all those that are having like rental disparity, this is a lot of fucking money a month. $2,000. That's higher than the fucking minimum wage. So then they're not even paying you enough to pay for what it costs to exist in the United States.
That's disgusting.
It's absolutely fucking disgusting. It's a real fucking issue. And let's talk to people, man. Let's fucking get this shit fucking together.
And that's why I need that raise. So I might clip this now. First of all, I don't even want my supervisor to watch this or listen to this podcast because I talk shit on everybody at work all the time. If you ever annoy me, you would find out if you listen to this podcast. But I need that raise.
No. You might not need that raise, my brother.
Okay.
It just goes into, what are you willing to do for? Okay.
What?
Rent has hit an all-time high of $2,000 fucking dollars a month. That's nuts. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Insane.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's fucking absolutely bonkers. But there may be a way to circumvent that two-stack pain. But you might have to live with whether uninvited or invited guests.
Look, man. I don't even care if I'm in love. I don't think I can have a roommate ever again. Like, so whatever you're about to say about roommates or anything, I just can't do it.
I'm not talking human. I'm not talking of the human variety.
What?
Okay.
You know I don't like animals, nigga.
So there's a pest company out here.
Oh, this nigga said pests.
Pests.
Predictable.
What?
No, this isn't
They're
happening.
offering $2,000 to release. 2,000, right?
Okay, where we going now?
See how it mirrors each other?
Yeah, that's the exact
Rent
amount.
disparity.
Mm-hmm.
Pest clarity.
Pest. Oh,
They're giving you $2,000, 2 racks. To release 100 roaches in your crib.
Oh, fuck. Hold up.
No, this isn't.
Just so they can study them.
What?
Predictable.
2,000 roaches? Hold up. No. $2,000. See, I'm getting scared with the numbers, man. 100 roaches. 100 roaches.
They show up to your house with 100 horny and ready to rock roaches.
Don't say they're horny.
Roaches are horny.
I don't know how.
If there's one pest on this planet, come on. Look here, niggas know. Hey, look, I got some horror stories. I got some success stories. I got some fun loving. You ever watch WALL-E? You know WALL-E's.
That's the robot.
The robot.
I've never
His
seen
best
it.
friend was a roach on the trash planet. Earth.
I've never seen it.
I called it trash planet, but it was fucking Earth. God damn it. On Earth, he was best friends with a roach, and he had to leave him, and that was very sad. But yeah, I man, come on now, man. I had roach siblings.
See, I can.
I said good morning to these niggas every morning.
No, this isn't.
I know you.
As far as my history with roaches is very slim. I feel like when the first time I seen a roach, I was like 6, and it was big as shit, honestly, and it was in. I didn't even know Pittsburgh had roaches. Like, I didn't know. I just never seen them. But
you said it was big?
Yeah.
Like, how big?
Bro, I don't know. My memory is exaggerating this shit, but that nigga was like a nigga. Like, it was like a little size infant. Just in the bathtub like this. But honestly, my memory it was so long ago, bro. But it was big to me.
Okay.
So, I remember, little naked geese, little boy getting into the bathtub. Before I turned the water on, I seen it. And he wasn't even doing shit. He was just by himself, sitting in the tub like, mm-hmm. And I was like, oh! Anytime I see something that is like not where it's supposed to be at, I lose my mind. Cause it's like, yo, this irregularness is throwing me off. So I went in the tub and I seen it. I was like, ah! I seen it. I mean, my dad hates when I would respond to certain things that are not worth that response. And bugs and little small things. You're 10 times bigger than the damn thing, boy. And I'm like, that shit is engraved into my brain. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. The way that it moves is making my brain have weird patterns, bro. Come get this nigga. Shut the fuck up. I hated that about him. But anyway, seen the roach. He comes in there, ain't nothing but a damn roach. And I'm like, all right, thanks, you big bald-headed bastard. That made me mad because he always tried to fucking belittle you for being afraid of the thing. It didn't teach me shit. Like, it just made me angry. Fucking dad, I love you, you piece of shit. Anyway, so that was story 1. Story 2 is like I was 14, and it wasn't even an interaction. It was Jamie Foxx singing about him. Roaches, get out of the house. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think when I had COVID, my dad brought me all of this. He brought me all of these Gatorades and these boxes of juice and soups and stuff. Okay. I don't know where he got it from, but wherever he got it from, he brought a roach with him. So I remember grabbing stuff, putting it next to the sink, no energy, dying like, ugh. Seeing a roach, he was doing the same shit as me, trying to live. Ugh. I looked at him, I was like, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, I've never seen this bug before. Like, and then I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, the only time I've seen anything like this is when my dad said, ain't nothing but a damn roach. And I'm like, there's no way this is a damn roach. And I start thinking, and I'm like, yo. I immediately start thinking like, yo, once there's one, those are those type of pests, right? Yeah. Once there's one, there's more.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I start cleaning everything. I never found another one, and that was a year ago, so I guess we're good.
Oh, yeah, you're straight, bro.
And I know it came from them dusty ass boxes. I don't know where the fuck he got those Gatorades and shit from, but good luck. Hey, it saved my life.
Nah, bro. I've lived, thrived, grown, nigga. I got little brothers that are roaches out there. You know what I mean? Shout out to my niggas.
What? So
nah.
what? Okay, so how much money is it? Because I'm getting off topic because I'm just so afraid of just bugs and pests.
No, they're
$2,000, right?
2 racks. They're gonna come by your crib, right? They're gonna take a little container or whatever, and they're gonna strategically place roaches around your place, and you can't exterminate.
Oh hell no!
Like there ain't no wake up in the morning. Oh shit! Like, none of that.
Because that's exactly what I'm going to do.
No, you can't do that. You can't do
So
that.
I have to let them live. So
let them live.
I'm
It's
in the
all
bed
research.
and they just like, hey, we like your
It's all
bed too.
research. But here's the thing: if here's one thing, if you know about roaches, believe me, I know everything possible about roaches, breeding patterns, what they eat, what they like, when they come out. Like I know every. Come on now, man. I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious, and it only takes one. It only takes one. That's why a lot of people say when you go over to someone's house and they have roaches, like whenever you get to your crib, just burn your clothes. Wow. Don't even go through your threshold. Just take your shits off, burn them. Because if you stay, like, just imagine. So even they're so fucking resilient. They can survive a nuclear fucking bomb.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
It can drop on their asshole and they'll be like, damn, nigga. What was that? Like, they'll be fine. So it's like, you see a roach and you step on it, goddamn roach, and you give it a fucking crunch.
Yeah.
If it had an egg sac, even though you crunch that sac, you can still track.
Big pig.
What? You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Roaches are fucking, them niggas is just gonna be here. It don't matter, nigga. The world can end and them roaches is gonna be the new humans.
Oh, yeah. So I would have to, I would have to hit this company up and say, check all, how many, I was about to say 2,000 roaches, 100.
100.
Check all 100 of the roaches that you choose. Check their box and see if they ovulating, see if it's wet, see whatever you got to do.
No,
because if this roach wants to get beat, or if this roach is already pregnant,
no, it's out. You're out.
What do you mean I'm out? How? I need that bread.
If you have an apartment, you don't qualify.
All right, let's wrap this up. We can wrap this up. We don't have to talk about this story anymore.
But this is for me. This is for me.
Okay.
So now niggas, you're out. I'm in, baby. I need 2 Rex. No, I swear to God on my soul, I would never do roaches again.
But you can see that's different when you have a crib though. Put them in one room. If they say, yo, everybody goes to the basement or everybody goes to the kitchen.
Oh no!
If we can put these niggas in one area,
no, this is training mode. My bad. Sorry for cutting you off.
No, go ahead.
But let me explain. In this study, we're willing to pay homeowners 2 racks for us to release American cockroaches. Now you don't know the difference.
I thought Mexican roaches were Mexican.
No. American cockroaches are bigger. They're just bigger. You know what I mean? They can't really hide too well. You know what I mean? They're just fatter. That's
the one I think I seen in my bathtub.
Okay, so that's an American cockroach.
Okay.
There are German cockroaches, are the little ones that are the ones that fucking infest and destroy.
Oh, okay.
Those tiny ones that they're just fucking everywhere. Mm-hmm. So those are German cockroaches.
Okay.
Now American cockroaches are bigger. They kind of look like, I mean, they're just a lot bigger.
Yeah.
So if they're releasing 100 American cockroaches, I might do that because you can see those niggas. Yeah. When you see them, punchitize me, Captain. I'm stomping, stepping. Nigga, put your phone on silent.
It's right there.
Professional. Is it? Whatever. We're almost done. Yeah. I'll take 100 American cockroaches. If they said German roaches, oh no, because that 100 in a week is going to turn into 50,000. Yeah. And you already know the fucking story. Like you said, if you're at home and you're chilling and you see a roach just on the wall, that one roach especially in the daytime.
Yeah,
they're nocturnal.
He probably just had an argument.
Roaches are nocturnal. Ain't got nothing to do with arguments.
No, I'm saying he probably just had an argument, and that's the only reason he's getting away from somebody else. The rest of his friends are over there.
No, nigga, fucking argument. That means that food is scarce.
Oh.
That means that there are so many fucking roaches wherever they are that they are fighting over food to the point where they have to now venture out in a time frame that they do not exist in. Roaches are nocturnal, period.
Yeah.
They come out at night. That's why whenever you turn a light on in the kitchen,
yeah,
the niggas just fucking hey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're nocturnal by nature. And when you see one in the daytime, that means that you are beyond infested. Because that means that they're at a point of hunger where they don't even give a fuck about their safety. They're looking for food.
Ew, that is
sick.
I didn't
and those
know
are
that.
German cockroaches. Now, look it up. German cockroaches are the fucking bane of human existence. Like, once you have them, it's so fucking hard to get rid of them. You just have to pack up. Like, so okay, check this out. So, when I was younger, we had roaches. It goes hand in hand with the hood. You know what I mean? You may have a downstairs neighbor that has them, or they bring in an old fucking refrigerator or some crazy ass shit that had them. Now the whole building's infested. Now everybody has fucking roaches. The same thing happened when I moved to fucking Wilkinsburg, when I had that fire ass bachelor pad, 5-floor walk up, but I was on the top floor. I moved in. All my niggas helped me. Shout out to y'all niggas. Helped me move in. And it was amazing. Open floor plan. I had fucking like 15-foot fucking windows. It was fucking amazing, this apartment, right? So I'm in there like the first 8 months. It's just fucking me and just bachelor Batman type shit. I'm Bruce Wayne in this motherfucker. I really, really loved it. It was the best apartment I ever had in my life. And like 8 months go by. And one morning I wake up, I'm playing PlayStation, I'm playing Need for Speed 2, Hot Pursuit. I'm driving my fucking car, and a roachie just, I'm familiar with roaches. When I saw it, I said, hey, that's a roach. Smack how? Killed it. You know what I mean? And then I kind of got worried. I was like, fuck, when you see one, this was in the middle of the day. I was like, when you see one, that means there's just millions. Now, there was no roach sighting until downstairs neighbors moved in, right? We had some downstairs neighbors that moved in. They were clearly of the ilk of the type of people that would have that would be carriers of such a fucking bug.
Okay.
So they moved in downstairs. All of a sudden, the roach population it disappears.
No, this isn't happening.
And that entire building becomes infested within maybe 3 months. 3 months later, we're at infestation levels, meaning like I'll go to work, come home, cut the lights on, and party's over. Everybody's like, fuck, man, I was getting, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm bringing up all the freak sessions. Niggas was grinding and shit. Now they got to stop because daddy's home. And you know what I mean? Roaches running, scattering everywhere. And it was just like, yo, I got to get the fuck out of here. And this is what happens when you have roaches. When you have roaches, there is no move. There's no move. It's relocate. Meaning, like, I had to take my body and move it somewhere else.
Don't take shit. Don't take whatever you had with you.
Everything stays.
Ooh.
So what I had to do was, because you have cable. I had like 2 Comcast fucking machines.
Mm-hmm.
So what I had to do was I had to take those apart, because they love heat.
Yeah.
Because they're bugs. They love heat. They can't generate their own heat, so they need a heat source. They love heat. They like, that's why they'll have like you'll look at your microwave and there'll be like one blocking the fucking microwave numbers, and it'd be like you got a minute 60 roach. Like, it's bad. You know what I mean? And so I had to take apart all my electronics, my PlayStation, everything. I had to fucking unscrew. And what I did was, around the wintertime, we moved on Christmas Eve, actually, snowing bad as fuck. And I took everything apart, put it in storage for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
For 3 months, I paid the storage bill. Freezing cold. I damn near fucking told them to keep the fucking garage cracked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That cold air can just fucking gust up in there. Took all the electronics apart. You know what I mean? Left the couches, left the beds, I left everything, man. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of stuff. Just left it. You know what I mean? For the landlords, like, yo, y'all niggas fucking let this shit happen, man. You do something with this shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I did. We left everything and had to start all the way the fuck over. But that's the only way to get rid of roaches is to move. There is no fucking fighting it. There is no put paste down and there's no spraying. The only way to fight against roaches is to leave and then burn the building. That's how fucking crazy these German cockroaches. That's the German cockroaches. Now these American niggas, I will slap box every one of these pussy ass motherfuckers, nigga. Hey, drop 100 off in my crib.
Predictable.
And it'll be like Mob Psycho. Like I'll count down, bro. That's one.
Is it just a?
That's two. That's three.
Is it a one-time thing, or do they just keep bringing these niggas? It's just all right. Here's your 2 racks. This is the experiment. How long does this happen? Because they better come get these motherfuckers afterwards.
That's the thing. So in this study, we are willing to pay homeowners 2 racks for us to release American cockroaches into your home and test out a specific pest control technique to be able to gauge how effective this treatment is. So they basically, this is training mode in Street Fighter. Like they release the roaches and now they're just like,
we're going to see how these combos work. Does this work?
Exactly.
Does this string work? Okay, I get it. If I had a crib, I would just say, yo, don't go downstairs. We're not going downstairs. We're just not.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime anybody, hey man, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to check out. No, you ain't. Where you going? Bring your ass back up here. Like, what the fuck you think this is? If I could do that and they're going to come and get these motherfuckers, then I would do that. But if they're just like, yo, we're going to put them everywhere, no. So it's a no for me.
Yeah, bro. If you don't like centipedes, bro, you're going to hate roaches.
But I feel like the way roaches look are not threatening. Like, I mean, most bugs really aren't too threatening.
Until you're laying in bed and you feel that crawl on your cheek.
All right, let's wrap this up, man. No. We're not doing this,
until
man.
You open up that box of fucking plain Captain Crunch and you got...
Don't let me see a nigga in my food.
I'm telling you, bro.
Because I'm going to lose it.
Nigga, shit was so bad, we used to just brush them off. Like, get out of here. Where's the milk? Times was tough, man. Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
My mom bought a bag of yams one Thanksgiving. This is when we lived in Larimer. And my mom bought a bag of yams. She was proud of this bag of yams. And we were happy about the yams too, because like mom's about to make yams. Yummy candy yams with the fucking cinnamon and the marshmallows and shit like that. We were pretty happy about it, but she forgot about these yams. And we had roaches. So they were in a... I knew it was something different because my mom brought home a brown paper bag filled with yams. So I was like, oh, these must have been from like the farmer's market. Mm-hmm. These are good yams. These ain't the canned yams.
Organic.
These are organic, fresh from the market yams. We were all excited. And she was pretty excited too. She forgot about the yams. And one day, my mom was like, you know, we had daily chores. My mom was real adamant about that. And those yams been in there for like 2 months. They've been in the same spot, in the same brown paper bag for like 2 months.
Usually how it goes.
And you forget, it was just like, all right,
potatoes.
I think it's time. So while I'm fucking like, scrubbing shit down and mopping the floor and stuff, I see the yam bag and I was like, I don't think she's going to mind if I throw these away. So I just went over there and I grabbed the bag. It was still balled. Mm-hmm. So I just grabbed it hot and I picked it up and I felt something. I dropped it. So it's still in the same position. It's still standing up and it's still folded. But I'm looking at the bag. And the bag just looks like... It looks like someone is inside the bag just elbowing back and forth. And I'm like, ooh, what the fuck is that? So I'm terrified. I'm scared as fuck. And I'm like, yo, I gotta get Kellen, Quayla, come here. Called him downstairs. And I'm like, look at the bag. The bag was just fucking like, it was vibrating. And I was like, yo, there's something in that bag. Is it a mouse? Is it a hamster? What is it? What's in that bag? And nobody wants to fucking open it. So I'm like, after seriously like an hour of deliberation, I'm like, fuck it, I'll open it. I go over there and, niggas got the fucking gloves on all the way up to the fucking elbows. Mm-hmm. And I got like a fucking mop handle. And I'm like, ugh. And I try to like flip the thing up and it didn't work. Yeah. So I was just like, fuck it. I just took my hand and I unfurled it like this. Yeah. And it was just like scarabs from the mummy. Ew. Just like...
No, this isn't happening. There's no reason for me to go on.
We were like, You know, on Battletoads when niggas see something when they get to the final boss, they're like, Think about it. Like I'm fucking Pimple, Quayla's Rash, Helen Zitz. Nigga, we're like, oh!
Hey, yo.
Nigga, we run out that kitchen like, yo, what the fuck? And then we realize, like, oh shit, roaches, we gotta kill them. Yeah. So we just start going back and we're just like, everybody's just stomping. Everybody, you know what I mean? We're just trying to do our best to get all these roaches. There were so many in there. They were just existing in those yams. And ever since that moment, I vowed, I said, hey, man, when I have the ability to get my own place, I will never see another roach again in my entire life. But it failed. I got tricked by that bachelor pad. But ever since then, nah, man, nah. I don't deal with people that got them. Yeah, I mean, I have PTSD. Sometimes like I may be like sometimes I'll be in my house now, just chilling. And I know there's little nail holes from me, like maybe about to put up a painting, realizing it's not a good spot, and I just move it. Mm-hmm. Looks like a little nail hole, looks like a little black dot, and I'll just be chilling watching TV, and I'll be like, because to me, like the PTSD of like roaches crawling on the wall, I'm just like this, I'm like this the whole time, just like,
yeah, and that's how I am with bugs now. Like,
it's real.
But it's so messed up though, because when I do that, I actually catch them. Like, there'll be no, bro, you'll be showing me a magazine. I'll be looking at it and my brain will do this. And I'll see a bug. I don't know how it happens. It's weird as hell. My mom always said, like, why did you look there? Like, what were you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, kill it. Like, I don't know, man. I had this weird thing with bugs, but
no, man, it's real.
I don't know. I would take the L on the roaches, man. I ain't got nothing else to say about that.
No, I'll definitely. That's two racks that I don't need. I mean, American cockroaches, I'll give it a shot. But if they said 2 racks for German cockroaches, I would say you got to add 10 more racks.
Respect.
You got to add 10 more racks because I got to replace all this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They infiltrate and destroy. That's their motto. But nigga, that's that, man.
All right, man. Shit, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up, boy.
What did we even approach? There's proper nude etiquette. Rule number 1: make sure there's consent and it's asked for.
Rule number 2: lotion your meat.
That's subjective. But okay. Rule number 3: make sure it is current, and if it's not current, make sure you look like that still. Because that's just not fair. What else did we hit? With the meat mail? Hoochie daddy shorts. There's a certain level of hooch. Make sure. What did you say? You explained it? Because you're the master.
4-inch inseam. No less, no more.
Okay. Respect. What else? Insurance policies.
When the sky's out, thighs out.
As far as insurance policies, what? I don't even know how to. What can you suggest? What can you say?
If this goes through, American people, fuck.
I'm getting a clap, and y'all getting it.
Just do it.
I'm gonna get it.
Just have it.
You gonna get it?
Not the chronic stuff. Not the stuff that's not gonna go away.
I forgot.
Well, HPV ain't going away.
Right, so it has to be one that lasts. You know what? Never mind. Because, I mean, which one could I live with and be good? 5.2 million, I'm the next Magic Johnson. I can get the hit, and I don't want the hair. That's just too crazy.
That's crazy to say.
That's too crazy.
Knock on wood, bro.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more.
I don't even want that in this episode. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever. Yeah, I can't willingly take something that's not gonna go away. It gotta be something.
You might get $300 if you get the clap. Like, we'll pay you $3, bro. It's like, cool, I needed that.
Man, whatever. The whole thing, everybody just stop having sex in the universe. Everybody just stop fucking.
Yeah, if you guys would just stop fucking, then I mean there would be no issue.
Yeah, everybody relax. And as far as
go in monk mode.
With the roaches, hey man, if you really that down bad, man, get you some bread. What does this company have a name?
No name.
I'm pretty sure you could Google roaches for 2K. Google roaches for 2000. I'm pretty sure it'll come up. You know what I mean? You'll be good. But other than that,
Well, just further information. The company's based out in North Carolina. So if you're in the greater North Carolina area, there's a good chance that you can link up with this particular pest control company, and get you a nice 2 racks. They're going to drop some American cockroaches off. Remember, American cockroaches. So don't be too afraid. As long as they're not German, y'all can get the squirming.
All right, man. That's it. Roaches, get out of the... Yeah!